waiting. I don't understand what's going on here. Oh, we are live. Okay, beautiful. There we go. Sorry. So, guys, sorry. We were actually going live about 5 minutes ago, but it wasn't letting me go live, and now it has let me go live. So we're on now. It took us a little bit there, but we are on now. So, hey, guys, hey, guys, at BKR Sport. We are here for some Sunday afternoon footy. Let me just make sure my video. Yeah, okay, so it is on now. Sunday afternoon footy here between the Newcastle Knights and the Canterbury Bulldogs. It's going to be an interesting game here in Newcastle. Obviously, the Knights are in 14th. The Bulldogs are in 12th position. A lot of ins and outs there for the Knights, and also a couple of ins and outs also for the Bulldogs with a piece of shit there who blames somebody for an eye gouge when he's the only one doing the eye gouging. But yeah, look, I think this will be a close game. I really don't think there's going to be an easy winner here. I think this is a 50-50-50. Gee whiz, there's a lot of 50-50s there. But a 50-50 game at best. And I definitely could see either team winning this one, especially with it being in the Hunter. If it was in Sydney at Combank, maybe I would lean with the Bulldogs, but in the Hunter, in Newcastle, I could see the Knights also giving it a good crack here. So, guys, before I get into the two-team lines, let's obviously hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Appreciate you as usual. Obviously, don't forget we'll be doing the Dragons and Cowboys game right after this. And tomorrow will be when the Titans versus Raiders vlog will come out for you guys. It has Tino Faisal Malawi on the vlog. Also has Tanner Boyd in the vlog. I had a bit of chat with them after the game. So, get ready for that one. That's tomorrow at 5:30. But for the Newcastle Knights today, guys, Dominic Young, Jake Clifford, Christian Mapalangi, Matt Kroger, Simi Sasangi, and Tex Hoy all come in with Adam Clune, Edric Lee, Heimel Hunt, Kalen Ponga, Lachlan Fitzgibbon, and Leo Thompson going out. For the fullback today, Tex Hoy for the Knights, and Nara Tuala and Dominic Young on the wings. Dane Gagai and Simi Sasangi in the centres, with the MILF of the MILFs is in the 6 and Jake Clifford in the 7. David Clemmer and Daniel Saifidi in the front row. Jaden Bradley's the number 9. Tyson Vazell, Mitchell Barnett, back row. Brodie Jones is the lock. Felix Crossland, Jacob Saifidi, Pasami Saulo, and Matt Kroger is interchange with Christian Mapalangi as the 18th man replacement. Moving over to the Bulldogs now. Harrison Edwards, Jackson Tapine, and Jake Averillo all come in, with Corey Waddell, Wanker, Declan Casey, and Raymond Fatala-Mariner in the outs. Jake Averillo, he's the fullback, with Jake Kraz and Josh Undercut on the wings. Aaron Shoop and Braden Burns in the centres. Matty Burton in the 6, Carl Flanagan in the 7, Max King and Paul Vaughan in the front row, with Jerry Marshall King as the 9. Jackson Tapine and Tavita Pangai Jr. are the back row, with Josh Jackson as the lock. Zach Docker-Calais, Joe Simpson, Chris Patolo, and Harrison Edwards the interchange, and Curtis Marine is the 18th man replacement. So, yeah, look, I actually think the Knights could win today. I really do. I think the Knights could surprise this one here. The NRL's a bit all over the shop recently. We obviously saw the Tigers take down the Broncos. That Sharks-Rabbitohs game was fantastic. Who else has been on this weekend here? Obviously, the Eels got a really big win over Panthers. It's an interesting weekend. I feel the Knights at home might be able to sneak this one over a Bulldogs team that is better, but also still has a lot of lapses in their team that they need to sort out. Same with the Knights. Nice to have that as well. I just feel like being at home, they might be able to get it done here. But the Bulldogs are favourites for a reason, so let's see how that one does go. Obviously, guys, like I said, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get into the chat and see what you guys say about this game. Let's see what you're saying about this game. X-Factor says, I tested positive for COVID today. Time to finally get a positive bet result. Well, you did, and at least now, because you'll be at home for the next 7 days, so to be fair, next weekend, my streams aren't going to be that crazy because I'll be in Melbourne. So I am going to Melbourne, guys. I am going to go to Melbourne. There. That's on Friday night, so I won't be streaming the Friday night game. I will stream Thursday night's game. But Saturday, I will be going more than likely to Geelong versus St Kilda. But actually, I forgot to speak to Cardi about that, but I'll do that after this. NRL says, hey, big L, so at least you get to watch those streams. And also, X-Factor, we're doing Commonwealth Games streams this week, so it should be big. NRL says, hey, big L, hello. NRL Levi Whip says, hey again. Hello, Levi. Luke says, Dogs get the win 22-20. Do you have the Nunes fight up on the screen? No, I'm not watching that fight. NRL set up the Doggies. Good watch my mouse. I got Dogs 44, Knights 24. Wow, high scoring game here. I wouldn't necessarily be surprised with that, to be fair. It's a very high scoring game, but both these teams can lead points, obviously. I show speed fan number 1 says Cowboys might take a sticky first. No, mate. Guys, it's really outrageous. You make yourself look so ridiculous. Like, the Panthers would have to lose 5 games in a row, but the Cowboys to win all 5 games to the end of the season. They're nowhere close, guys. The Cowboys are nowhere close. They have to win every single game for the rest of the season. The Panthers have to lose every single game for the rest of the season for the Cowboys to get that first spot. Guys, it's not happening. The Panthers don't just lose everything. They played the Parramatta Eels, who have a good record against them, and also had an extra man for 62 minutes of that game. It was their best player as well. And the second half, the Panthers played better than the Eels in the second half. It makes no sense. The Cowboys fans, be happy where you are. You're in second place. You're going to more than likely finish in second place. You're not getting first. First isn't possible. It's not possible. I'm sorry, but the Panthers are not losing 5 games in a row. It's not 6 games in a row, considering the Eels won't be there. Come on, lads. Come on. You got to be serious. You got to get serious. You got to start understanding. Otherwise, you make yourself look stupid. You're thinking that the Panthers, who won last year, who've only lost 2 games all season, both those to the same team. Yes, they've got their halves out, but that doesn't mean they're going to lose every game now. What are you talking about? Come on, guys. A bit of this needs to be used. Come on. Upnor Pick on it says, I got Dogs 60-0, no second thoughts. Should be some second thoughts, but could be. Could easily see the Doggies get a good win today as well. Jimmy Bill says something wrong with your poll. I think people are hitting Knights and it's coming up for the Bulldogs. So we have a lot of Bulldogs fans on the channel. We do. We have a decent amount of Bulldogs fans on the channel. So you'll always see that Bulldogs poll being higher. You will. Sachin Gellin says, fun fact with the Tigers win yesterday, that puts the Panthers in dead last in the current spoon. He's talking about a fall from grace. Exactly right. Exactly right. Justin Sutter says, first things first, there needs to be a try in the first 8 minutes. Oh, geez, that's pretty high. That's pretty quick. I wouldn't be surprised, though. Like I said, it's going to be a high-scoring game here today. It's going to be a high-scoring game. Logan says, what a great win by the Tigers last night. Well-deserved win. Yeah, they definitely deserved that win. They were the better team against the Broncos, and that showed the Broncos aren't exactly a premiership contender. They are a good team this year, but they're not a premiership contender, and that showed that game. So it's a bit of a, 50-50 for me, win and lose. Obviously, Titans go last, but in the same sense, if you're last, you're last. You deserve to be last, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a very realistic fan in the sense that if my team isn't doing well, I'm not happy for them to be there, but I am content with how the season has gone in the sense that, listen, we're not good enough at the moment, so they go last. And then hopefully next year things change. Declan Smith says, Cowboys will get first up the Cows. Oliver beats Doggies for 8, mate. See, another stupid comment. Zempai says, Alex, I forgot what losing feels like. Yeah, that's another arrogant Broncos fan. Please time that NRL, please. Justin Revel says, what a game last night. 5:30, both teams I see as a threat. I was a bit down south, but seeing them go toe-to-toe with a genuine heavyweight has changed my thoughts. At the moment, top 3 are Pen, Sharks and Bunnies. Crazy that you don't include the Cowboys over the Sharks and the Bunnies, considering I believe the Cowboys have beaten the Sharks and the Bunnies. Time at Ollie Van Beek too. Actually, hide Ollie Van Beek. Obviously, you're an idiot. Sorry, guys. It's just like if you're going to spam shit, like I honestly couldn't care less if you get hidden from the channel. So just enjoy that. If you're going to be a dickhead, bye-bye. What was I going to say? So, see, because that's why it's distracting. Now I forget what I'm actually talking to actual people with an IQ above 30 have. But no, I think Cowboys are still better than the Sharks and the Bunnies. But I consider Cowboys still collapsing in the finals. However, like today's an amazing game for them. Dragons are playing with the 8. Ben Hunt's in great form, career form. You could definitely see the Dragons getting a win today over the Cowboys. But I think the Cowboys are still a better team than the Sharks and the Bunnies. I think the Sharks they've still got some kinks in the armour. I think the Bunnies have still got a bit to go, obviously defensively specifically. And yeah, I think that we obviously saw the Panthers. The Sharks went toe-to-toe with them, and yet the Panthers still grounded out there the other week. So I definitely think the Panthers are there, and I think the Cowboys already beat the Sharks and Bunnies. I can't remember. More chance of Knights making the 8 than Panthers not coming first. Absolutely. It probably is. Show Speed says, I don't know why you guys think Burton will get revenge. He clearly was getting pumped by Gaga before Tino came in. Oh, absolutely. He got pumped by Gaga. Yeah, absolutely. There's no way Burton's going to do anything here. Look, Bulldogs fans have this self-inflated ego as if they won that battle with Tino last week. They didn't win shit. Like, Tino still ran for the most metres on the field besides 2 intercepts to Addo-Carr. And Tavita did nothing. Like, literally, the Bulldogs did nothing. The only thing that came out of it was Corey Waddell getting a 5-week suspension or whatever. Because he eye gouged Tina and then just tried to blame Tina for the eye gouge, which is incredible. It's incredible. So they already lost that battle in regards to the individual battle. They won the game, that's cool, but they lost the individual battle with Tino. There's no point going Gagai here today. Just try and focus on winning the game. There's literally no point. There's no point. They lost Origin. They lost the fight. You move on. You try and do better as a team, and that's what the Bulldogs should be focusing on here today. The fans are just getting too much involved here in regards to trying to force fights into the game. It's like, I get you're a grubby fan base, but you just got to obviously move on from that. Justin says, yeah, I don't know, I guess I still doubt the Cows when it comes to later. I agree. They lost the Sharks and haven't played the Bunnies, but on Cowboys obviously still up thereabouts. I think they lost the Sharks early in the season, though. I don't think that was recently, was it? You could be right. The season's a bit jumbled for me. You could be right, though. You could be right. Masso Strands Footy says, why is that the Broncos can beat the team that beat Panthers, but they can't beat Tigers? It's like the Eels, mate. The Eels can beat the Panthers and they can beat the Storm when they were good, but they can't beat the Tigers and they can't beat the Dogs, you know. That's the Eels for you. It's inconsistency. That's what you have to look at every year for the teams at the top. That's why you always say Panthers are still favourites despite last night or the Friday night, because they're gonna have a fresh Luai and a fresh Nathan Cleary for the finals. It's going to be pretty impressive for them to come to the finals with two guys who, will be feeling ready to go and having a few weeks off. Probably Cleary goes off to Bali. Might even visit Thailand this time, or a nice little Fiji trip. Probably the reason why he deliberately went out and made that tackle. But yeah, look, obviously inconsistent there for the Broncos, and that's why they're not premiership credentials for me. I think they are a competitive team, but they're not a premiership competitive team for me. Bones Boy says, hope Gagai smash the shit out of Bird if it gets to that point. Kenyon says, beat the Storm. Someone says, hopefully this afternoon game is at man with two underperforming teams here. I wouldn't necessarily say the Dogs are underperforming right now. They had a good win last week against the Titans. Still gave a lot of points, though. It's guys that still agree with people saying the Dogs are playing like a top 8 team. Absolutely not. They conceded 28 odd points to the Titans. Absolutely not. It's ridiculous. The only people who are saying that are Dogs fans. Anyone who says that the Dogs are playing like a top 8 team is absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. You want me to go through their previous results? You'd like me to go through their previous results, Scotty? I'm sorry, but this is going to make you look like a muppet. Here we go. Hold on one second here. Let's go through their previous results and let's see how much of a top 8 team this team is, yeah? All right, so last week, they gave up 26 points to the Gold Coast Titans. The team is currently in 16th. Okay, cool. Nice. That was a good one. Before that, gave up 36 points to the Rabbitohs. 36. Cool. 36 points to the Rabbitohs there. Week before that, they had the bye. Week before that, they lost by 18-6 to the Sharks. Cool. Week before that, they beat the Tigers. Well done. Team in 15th. Only conceded 12 points to them. Nice. Well done. And beat the Eels. That was a good one, but the Eels, we also know that they obviously lose to the Tigers. So they beat the Eels that week, so obviously they would have had a good couple of weeks before that. Oh, no, they lost to the Panthers there and also lost to the Dragons there. Lost to the Tigers, 36-22. Like, come on, man. Top 8? Seriously, guys? Like, what is with this? Like, I get it. Like, I get that you want to believe in the Dogs' future, and I believe in the future of the Dogs, but this year ain't it. You can't be telling me this is a top 8 team right now. They gave up 26 points to the Titans last week. The Titans are a shambles right now. We are a shambles club right now. You can't be giving up 26 points to the Titans and thinking that you're a top team. Daniel Kerr says Cowboys lost the Sharks right after Origin, so we're depleted. Oh, you could be right, actually. You could be right. Oh, X-Fact is coming with his bet. Hold on one second. I just want to go check this. I want to go make sure that's correct, that statement. I want to go make sure that is correct. Sharks, Cowboys, 15th of July. Let's go have a look at their team. So the Cowboys had Cohen Heston, Noel Brown, Tamalolo was there, Townsend, Hampton, Elliott, Felt. Yeah, it was a very depleted team. Very depleted Cowboys team. So yeah, I agree. Sharks is still a pretty good team though. Guys, Bulldogs coming out on the field, and then obviously the Knights will come out on the field here. Hit that thumbs up button, it's free. Go down there, hit the big old thumbs up, make it blue, and subscribe if you're new around here. Flex Storm says, who do you think will make the grand final? I genuinely believe Panthers and Roosters, but the Roosters still have a long way to prove me right in that as well. You know, they do have a long way to prove me right because they're still a bit shaky, but I think they played down to their opponent on Thursday. Justin says, obviously take my opinion with a grain of salt. I was the guy that thought that it wasn't a double movement last night. You're allowed your opinion too. Like, that was obviously a double movement, right? But you're allowed your opinion. I'm going to give you my opinion, and if you like that, then you like that. If you don't like it, that's yours, your issue, right? But you're entitled to your opinion. I may think some opinions are stupid, but that's my opinion, right? You're still entitled to it. And there's no necessarily way to say that I'm right, you're wrong, right? I just disagree with you in regards to some aspects. In regards to that double movement, it was definitely a double movement. She's reading, like, a lot can happen in the next couple of months. It's hard to say who will definitely be in the grand final. Absolutely, because the injuries galore. But you've got to assume, when you're talking about the future, you assume there's no injuries, right? Otherwise, it's just a bit ridiculous. It gets a bit ridiculous if you assume injuries. You know what I'm saying? So you just kind of go off what you can. All right, let's get this paper out because X Factor's just dropped his potential bet here. His potential bet of the day. What is it? So he's got Knights 1-12. I like it, X Factor. I've gone the Knights 1-12 here too. So Knights 1-12. He's got Knights 1-12. What else have we got here? Freeze, Young, Carras. Wow, a lot of try scorers. Frizzell. They're about to kick off here. I think the Knights are receiving this ball here. Frizzell, Young. Yes, the Knights will be receiving this ball. So the Doggies will be kicking off here. Pretty good crowd there in the Hunter today. Pretty good crowd there. Nice sunny day in Newcastle. Nice sunny day on the coast here as well. So Frizzell, Young, Carraz, and Fox. $300 dues. Wowee. So first tackle here, the Knights will get this ball to the 15. Carraz and Fox. It should be a high try scoring game, so you could be on something there, mate. And then $300 dues as the donation. X Factor. That's why I'm going to remind you guys. Like, look, I know that sometimes you might have your ego bruised because I say on this stream that I think that you're wrong. It doesn't mean that necessarily you are wrong. It's just me giving my opinion. Which is why you subscribe to the channel, right? You subscribe to the channel because you want to hear my opinion. If you don't want to hear my opinion, that's fine. It's your choice. But I'm going to give you my opinion, right? But that doesn't mean that I think that you are... I'll hide people all the time, people out if I think they're just deliberately being a dickhead. But it's going to be Bulldogs now who get this ball to the 35. Katie Gibbons says the Doggies are improving. Absolutely, but not top 8 worthy. Absolutely. As a Doggies fan, I believe that if we tighten up our defence next year, we can make the 8. We definitely won't compete for the premiership for a while. I agree. There's nothing to say that you might not be able to do it next year too. You've got William Kickout coming in. You've got Reed Marnie coming in. But Jerry Marshall-King has been pretty good. And he's away here, Jerry Marshall-King. He's at the 30. He's at the 25. See what I mean? Jerry Marshall-King's a good little player. I was literally just about to start bigging him up, and he made a nice little break there. Last couple of weeks for the Dogs, he's really started to improve. Obviously, he's going to Redcliffe next year. You get Reed Marnie. But tell you right now, Jerry Marshall-King started to come into his own a little bit, and good to see. Yeah, it's good to see from him. Paul Vaughan here. He'll be taking down 10 metres out of the line. Fifth tackle now for the Doggies. They go left-hand side to Burton. Burton, yeah, and that's going to be the Gatto car factor. Oh, 4 pass, I think. Oh, it's a 4 pass. It's a 4 pass. It's a forward pass there. Do read me. Do read me. See, Trevor. Oh, no. Senpai says, statistically, can people look at the Dogs' points right now? Chill, guys. I know, settle down, you know what I mean? But there's some Dogs fans who... This is what I'm saying. You'll always get Muppets, and you'll always get genuine fans, you know? I'm a genuine Titans fan. I might be Muppet too, but you'll also get dickhead Titans fans, you know? There's plenty of them. Very hard support base to have to mentally tolerate. I will tell you that. So every fan base has good and bad, trust me. All right, so forward tackle now for the Knights. Going to get this ball to the 40. I do really have good hope for that Dragons and Cowboys game, though. I think the Dragons will be up for it. Paul Vaughan not straight there, so they'll allow 15 or so metres there to Daniel Saifidi. And then up it goes there for the Knights into the 10 out of car. We'll have it there, so he'll get taken down at... Good tackle there from Frizzell, nice. Orange Shits reads the Knights are looking like the Roosters in their jerseys. Yeah, they do. They do. By the way, guys... Keep getting around women in league rounds. It is women in league round. Please do not forget. I know a lot of people have forgotten. Please do not forget. Drew Wilson, my opinion is an opinion. No, I disagree with that. Justin says, do you think Josh King should get suspended for the eye gouge? I can't really remember the specifics of the eye gouge, but I think so. I can't remember. If it's an eye gouge, then yes. Senpai says, Jimmy, I respect that opinion. I don't. I don't respect your opinion about his opinion being an opinion. Justin Revel says, I feel like a lot of the top 4... By the way, I read your last name out like Jack in the AFL, so if it's not like that, let me know. But Justin Revel says, I feel like a lot of the top 4 won't want to play Roosters. South. They are away the Knights. Oh, obstruction. Jeez. Did he? Oh, he must have run behind Milford, apparently. Oh, there was a huge gap on that right-hand side there. Is he disadvantaged by this? Let's have a look here. Oh, yeah, you can argue he definitely does run behind his player there. No, it's a penalty to the Doggies there. Could go for the 2 here if they want. They're right in front, but it's going to be a high-scoring game. I would go for the try. I feel like a lot of the top 4 won't want to play Roosters or South in week 2 of finals just because they're threats across the park. Obviously, it's slow start for both teams, but it's super challenging. I don't think the Rabbitohs do. I think the Rabbitohs will get picked apart by one of those top 4 teams. I think that you might find the Broncos struggle. But they're not making the top 4 for me. I think that they'll come 5th and they'll play the Roosters in the first week, which will be scary. So left hand side, I genuinely think that the team everyone's going to worry about is the Roosters. They're experienced. They know what to do in the finals, man. They know what they do in the finals. So Bulldogs now 15 metres out, right hand side, second tackle here. Already scored once, but got taken away for a forward pass. Third tackle inside the attacking 10. Rick Machines reads footy is one of the things my mum and I enjoy together, so I do like women league round. Good stuff. Women are the one of, if not the biggest part of about why these boys are so successful. You know, it's always the women in their lives that obviously help them to become the player that they are. whether it be their mum or their wife or family. Fit tackle now at the 3 metres. But because obviously the issue with Manly, we have forgotten about women in league round. So that's what people's biggest issue, I guess, is as well. That's a pretty average kick there from Burton. Yeah, it's a pretty average kick, so it's going to be a ball on the sideline. Brian Robinson says, no way we're making the top 4, mate. I agree. Khalil showed last night we aren't top 4 quality. I agree. I know. I don't disagree with you at all. People are going to disagree with me, but a lot of Broncos fans, like Zempai, think that they're a premiership contender. I don't see it. I think they've, and this is why when Gordon Towers came out and said, I was like, settle down. Like, the reason why he's coming out is because he's an ex-Broncos player. That's the reason why he came out in defence of the team and said they could actually win it. But no, I think the Broncos have improved dramatically, but I think them and the Cowboys will find it a little bit different in the finals when it's knockout footy. It'll be super interesting. But the Cowboys are in a better situation than the Broncos. Cowboys have beaten the Broncos by 30-odd points twice so far this year. Knights here, Dane Gagai, good run there. And Billy taking on the sideline. Taking over the sideline there. So Short takes him over. That was nice. Zempai says, what I wonder is if Tiger... Lagan Bulldogs, I'm going to ask you one question. Do you want to get hidden from the channel, bro? That's all I'm going to ask you. And then you can comment next one. And then we'll see if you last longer than 3 seconds. Somebody says, what I wonder is if Tigers have actually been playing well the past 2 weeks to almost beat the Cowboys and then cruise past us 13 plus. But it's crazy. By the way, Dewey's out the rest of the season. Hold on 1 second. Actually, sorry, I'll wait for your next thing. The Tigers are the type of team. All good Lagan Bulldogs. All good. You know why I said that. But yeah, look, I think the Tigers are the type of team that can go and lose by 50 next week. Lose by 50 next week, sorry, but win that game against the Broncos and the Cowboys. But they've been pretty good for a couple of weeks now. Longer than that. Even before that, they played all right against a couple of other teams up the top of the table. So I think they got pumped by the Panthers, though, didn't they? No, that was the game when they were playing up against another 16s team. No, that was terrible. That was terrible. All right, so forward tackle now with the Doggies. 15 metres out, right-hand side. Flano, 5 metres out of the line. Bulldogs doing some decent little tuck here. So putting a lot of pressure on the attack. I Showed Speed Fan says the Roosters looked amazing the 2 games before the Manly game. 96 and 2 games, insane. Yeah. Oh, should be a try time here for Braden Burns, I think. Does he get it? Yeah, they're going to call try. They're going to call try for the Doggies. It's going to be 4-0. I want to see the put down. Yeah, I agree. I'll read the sheets reading. So, was that Karaz or Braden Burns who just scored that? The commentary said Braden Burns. Isn't Karaz on the wing out the right-hand side? No, it's the pass here from Braden Burns. So, I think Karaz has scored it, which we're on here, X Factor. But let's just see he puts his ball down here first. Yeah, easy. Easy. Of course he does. Of course he does. All right, X Factor, we're on. X Factor, we're on. Where's my highlighter? Where is my highlighter? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, I've lost my highlighter. Oh, no. Oh, there he is. He's behind everything. He's behind everything. 1 down, 4 to go. Yeah, wrong team scoring, though. Wrong team scoring. All right, so 4-0 in. Doggies, good pass. Very good pass. Very good pass. All right, so Karaz is on here. We're on here, mate. $300. Dear me. I've got a nice little Titans function that'll go nicely towards on Friday night down in Melbourne. If you guys are in Melbourne on Friday night, you go on a Titans Storm game, get in contact with the membership department because we've got a Titans event with all the boys. I'll be there. A couple of the organisational staff will be there as well. So I think it comes with a ticket to the game, I think dinner and also a drink or something. And and we'll all be there. So I think it's like $69 or something like that. Brian Robinson says, we're about to call the membership department. I'm just kind of going off what I might have heard yesterday in regards to price. Tyler Shelvier says, up at Doggies. Brian Robinson says, Roosters and Rabbits look to be in better form than the Bronx. Yeah. Maybe not the Rabbitohs, but Roosters, yeah. X-Factor has been down 4 to go. What was the bet? Bet was Frizzell, Young, Karaz, Fox, anytime try scorers, and Knights 112 for $300 from X-Factor. So for the right-hand side, Matty Burton will miss that kick pretty averagely. So it will be 4-0 here, 9 minutes into the game. Actually, Justin Sundo, did you have over after 8 minute or before 8 minute? Because you just got screwed one way or another. Alex, of course, as a Niels fan, sucking an air tick in the background. You said it. Z says, let's go doggies. Everybody says, Brighton, I think we took Tigers for granted, honestly, but yeah, we need to shape up. But you can't take teams for granted and then expect to be a premiership contender at any stage. Pete Bang says, Newcastle Knights plus other teams at the low part of the ladder need to start looking at what the top teams do and start copying them. It's not that easy, mate. It's not that easy, bro. Somebody says, I'm also surprised Roosters didn't win by 30 plus against Manly with all the outs. What a strange round. Played down to their opponent. Well, lives are flawless. Member for 13 months. Look at you go. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I also noticed that Trucking Down Under, the big fella, has turned into a nice little captain there. Nice little C. Nice little C there. The Chicago Cubs captain C. Mate, playing the top 4 at home in front of 30k fans. How could we not be up for that? Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, something I was speaking to Toby about yesterday is that, like, when that crowd is up at the Seabus, or when there's a crowd right behind you, it just changes the game dramatically and gives you that real big oomph. And, you know, I think that with the young boys being part of the Titans, it really does come down to you need a bit of a better crowd to give them an extra bit of oomph as well. Because right now, obviously, we're playing in front of all the opposition fans again. The last couple of years it's changed. Obviously, I know COVID happened, but last maybe 3-4 years, it definitely wasn't all the away fans coming up. But now, obviously, it's back to that. And because we're not doing well, the Titans locals aren't getting out. Dogs knock it back here, right hand side, and gets it off to Adokar. Adokar kicks it across here. Oh, it's a good try for the doggies. So Carraz is going to get another double here, and it's going to be 8-0 with the kick to come. Wowee. So the doggies there, they will lead 8-0 with the kick to come. Now, guys, 30 minutes to go here the first half. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. That is a good try. That is a good try there. Carraz settled down, shit. That's what it says. So try there for the doggies. Try there for the doggies. Lane Ball says, I had Cowboys, Tigers, Knights, and Warriors bottom 4, so at least I know I was somewhat accurate to stick with the Cowboys. So I think I had the same. I had the Cowboys last. I had Tigers 15th. I had, who did I have? No, I had Knights 15th, Tigers 14th, and maybe the Warriors in 13th. No, I had Warriors 9th. Shit, don't worry about that. No, I had maybe Broncos 13th. I can't remember. Can watch the McMahon says Fox Australian halfback. Ali says the Fox New South Wales halfback 2023. Imagine Adokar and Lomax and the arms together. Muppet. Pretty poor defense. Yeah, not great defense there. But when the Dogs have got their that excitement going right now, does he gather that ball in before the ball gets touched by the ninth defender? I think he does, though. I think he does. Ryan Zuggs says I had the Warriors with the spoon pre-season. No, I knew that they would go back home at one stage. That's why I didn't give them the spoon. That's why I didn't. Somebody said the visitors are starting off well. Justin Regal says, I was going to say I didn't really hear the Titans fans much usual yesterday. I heard the drum though. Yeah, of course. So, I'm still there. You're going to hear the drum regardless. I can only do as much as I can. You'll see me on the vlog. I only pass out, dude. I try really hard to do what we need to do with this club, and I put a lot of effort in, and I only passed out. That's how much effort I put in. Bulldogs kickers will be 10-0 to the Dogs. So, I will chant, I will cheer, I will scream, I will shout, but I can't force anybody else to do that, yeah? So it just comes down to the team doing better, and then people will get behind me and behind the Titans front line, So, yeah, it's tough, but the fact of the matter is that you keep on cracking. Ryan Douglas had that's right. Zempa said, is there a play that looks like Lomax? My brain today is just... I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so 10-0 here to the Dogs, 12 minutes into the game. Good start here for Canterbury. But don't forget, their defense ain't great, so things can change pretty quickly. But the Dogs off to a really nice start here. Oh, geez, good kick there for the Knights. And the Vaughan will have to get... Vaughan will have to get knocked back here at the 10. Come on, Knights, fire up. Let's get the ball. Yeah, geez, who's going to score? Well, you still need Fox to score as well, so that would mean that minimum it'll be 16 points for the Dogs, or 14 points for the Dogs. Lockie, Tiger Reds is a Tigers fan when you're Newcastle winning. Yes, it's random. No, mate. As a Tigers fan, you're not playing against anybody but the Warriors and the Titans right now. Justin Revel says, it's good the way you think about it. Everyone has a job in the club to make it get better, including the fans. You definitely did the club proud, I would say. Appreciate it, man. Like I said, I know most of the organisation, and this is the first year I've really started to have a lot of involvement with the club itself. I don't work for the club or anything like that, but I do have a lot more involvement with the club itself, and obviously it'll keep growing into the future. But yeah, like I say on the vlogs all the time, you can only do what you can do, and I do as much as I possibly can. I travelled every game, so that's going to be a 7. Oh, should have kind of left that. Might have actually gone over. So Tex Hoy now gets his ball out to the 15. Jimmy Bell says there is a player that looks like Lomax. His name is Zach, who plays for the Dragons. Yeah, fair enough. And there's also Tyrell Lomax, who plays for the All Blacks. Second tackle now gets his ball out to the 20. What are the secret Titans recruits that you know? You wish, bro. You wish, bro. Trust me when I say I wish I could tell you. But you wish, bro. I don't even think... I would say do better at trying to get that information, but you won't get the information. So fourth tackle now, 45 metres out, left-hand side. But just know when it happens, I was... Oh, 1 second here, right-hand side, left-hand side for the Knights. Good run there for the Knights. Get this ball to the 20. Just know why I was smiling when you hear the news. So fifth tackle now for the Knights, right-hand side to the MILF. The MILF puts it up in the air. Chase is okay. Dom Young goes up, knocks it forward. Knocks it forward. That will be the knock on. That will be the knock on. That is a knock on. He just has one of those faces, Big Al with internet access. Yeah, he's the one. He's the one, mate. Yeah, Dom Young, they should be peppering that wing today because Dom Young should really be able to get over the top of Adokar. Young and Frizzell, they're going that way, Knights. Keep going that way. Justin said, I heard you say something about a hooker yesterday. I don't know if that was still the tongue or not. I probably was just talking about what we need. You know, we do need a hooker. I like Boothie, but in the same sense, end goal, not sure. But I do like Boothie as a bloke, and he'll keep working hard to change what I'm saying there into a permanent spot, obviously. But yeah, look, obviously, we definitely do need a hooker. It's one of our positions that we've needed for a while now, to be fair. But Doggies here, they're going to be 45 metres out of the line now. Suns up by 30 at half time, making a run for the 8. Up at the Sunnies. Up at the Sunnies. Like I said, I'm probably going to that Geelong Cats versus St Kilda game next week. I might vlog it. I probably will vlog it. Oh, that's a hard kick to take here for Burton. From Burton, sorry. And Dom Young doesn't even know where the ball is. And, oh my God, that's lucky to have the Knights. And Tex Hoy here. He'll get his ball out of the 10. I was very lucky out of a car, couldn't find that ball. Daniel Kerr says some of the Titans know what their problems are this year and can fix it during the off. So, Daniel, we do. We do. The club definitely does understand what is more than likely the problem. You can never know for sure what the problem is, right? But the club knows what needs to be improved, is what I'll say there. So, you know, the club, and like I said, I'm not a part of the club, so don't expect me to be like the spokesperson for the club, but this is from what I am very well aware of, right? So fifth tackle now for the Knights, trucking dirty talk better than Tinder. Dirty talk with Tinder's pretty good though, and oh, he's got the ball on. Oh, here we go, Frizzell and Young, the Knights. Here's a chance. Here's a chance. Here's a chance. As everyone says, boss for days. Let's go, Frizz and Young. Fire up. Fire up. Deary me. Up in the air. And the Doggies. Knocked that one on there. Jake Avarillo. So here come the Knights. My voice is still a bit how you going after yesterday too, by the way. Avarillo spilled all the lollies. Mate, the lollies are gone, mate. The lollies are gone. Sano, you didn't tell me. Was it over 8 minutes? Was it past 8 minutes or before 8 minutes that you had that try that you scored? Was it after? 64% possession so far to the Doggies, 35% to the Knights. The way this game's going, Justin, you should be getting out of the car pretty easy, mate. Pretty easy, mate. You should be okay there. So, Jacob Kraz might have to come out here for a HIA. Not good, mate. Not good. Dogs on fire right now. Not really, considering that they've just knocked the ball on. Hard to call the team on fire when they've just knocked the ball on, mate. What game are you watching? By the way, guys, we've got 68 people watching here. We've got 24 likes. My God, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. My dearie me. So, Knights here, 10 minutes out of the line. 10 minutes out, 6 again here for the Knights as well. And it's going to be Clemmer. The big Clemmer gets the offload away now. Right-hand side here. Gives it off here to Milvy Milv. To Frizzell. To Frizzell. Frizzell back on the inside here himself. He's still going. 5 minutes out. Here we go. Here we go. Left-hand side. Nice little scooty scoop from the hooker. And he'll get taken down with 1 minute shot from the line. Chris Randall. Second tackle now. 1 metre out of the line. Rolls the ball back. Clemmer. Doggies. Oh, good defence. Good defence, doggies. 5 metres out of the line. Knights go right-hand side, 15 metres out. Tex Hoy with the ball, gives it off to Clemmer. Clemmer's just going to run this ball himself. He was never passing that ball. He just wants to try. Look at him go. He's still going. Clemmer going up against his old doggies teammates. Forward tackle now, 3 metres out. Go right-hand side here. Gives it off into the 12 to... Oh, Frizzell! Frizzell! Oh, he couldn't get the ball away. He couldn't get the ball away there. 5 metres out from the line. So, fit tackle now. Gives it... Oh, no way. Clifford, bro. Terrible. Terrible from Clifford, bro. Terrible. That was just dreadful from Clifford, man. Big oof, not the way to intercept. Oh, man. Oh, bro, that was a fine tackle. It should have been taken there from Clifford. Should have been taken. Orange sheets ran into the knock-on over here, knock-on over there. Knock-on over there, knock-on over there. There has to be a couple of knock-ons here. A couple of knock-ons there. A couple of knock-ons everywhere. That's right. There's a lot of knock-ons here. Frizzell anytime try score, I'm calling it now. Yep, you've called it about 20 minutes after X Factor called it, but thank you for calling it nonetheless. But X Factor did already call that one. So right inside now for the doggies, and they're going to get this ball to the 43, third tackle here. Nice little run there from Jerry Marshall King, who's having getting some good meters again. His meters from dummy half have been very good so far in this game. Left-hand side now, the dog Max King gets off to Burton. Burton now to Josh Jackson, and Jackson here offloads it. Could go here. Left-hand side here for the Dogs, and shoop, he's still going. Gets the ball off to Adokar. Good work. Good work. Still going here, Dogs. Still going here, and now they'll be taken down. Jeez, that is a tackle without the ball. Yeah, that is a tackle without the ball. That is a tackle without the ball there, so it will be a penalty here to the Dogs. They could go over the 2 to make it 12-0, or they could go over the sideline. They're right in front, but they'll be about 35 metres out. It's a bit soft, but it is a penalty. It is a penalty. So they are going to go for the try here. They're not going to go for the 2. I think the smartest play would have been to go for the 2 in this situation, but is what it is. 20 minutes gone here, guys. Let's hit that thumbs up button. Come on. Let's try and get 50 before half-time. Let's try and get 50 likes before half-time. And obviously subscribe if you are new around here. Doggies here, right-hand side. Throw the ball to the ground. This is 6 again here for the Doggies too. So 15 metres out now. Frizzell, 100-metre intercept try coming up. Like Ballsack says, we need the old hair back of you when the Insta posted here 12 years ago. Yeah, if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, you don't know what he's talking about. But yeah, I used to have long blonde hair. Tavita Pungo Jr. taken down. 7 metres out there. 2 metres of cat. Second tackle. Left-hand side. Gives it off here. Shoop. Taken down. 2 metres out now. Third tackle. Good quick play the ball though. Yeah, that won't ever be happening, that hairdo ever again. Tavita Pungo Jr., you are such a cat, bro. Lost 3 metres. Forward tackle now. Forward tackle here. Gives it off to Burton. Burton now. That's up on the inside. Offloads it. Maxi King. Oh, no. So close. My boy Maxi. He had a chance there, Maxi, but unfortunately the ball just came out randomly and he wasn't able to bring it in. Flano. Yeah, the offloads are killing the Knights right now. Oh, it's just unfortunate for Max that the ball went out to the right side. Vaughan to score, and then he will throw a barbecue. 20k haircut vlog. Bro, my hair is cut. What do you mean, 20k haircut vlog? I've got a 1 on the side. There's no hair on the sides. How do I get another haircut? Well, legally, he hosts all the barbecues he wants. He can host all the barbecue he wants, absolutely. Nowadays. It's legal now. It's legal for him to be the peak barbecue man in the entire world. Stephen Kelvin said if you look up cat in the dictionary, it has a picture of TBJ. It does. It definitely does. It definitely does. So right-hand side now with the Knights. I believe Dazmate has actually travelled up for this game too. Jay says they missed the part in the middle. Yeah, definitely didn't shave the part in the middle. Definitely not going to shave the part in the middle too. Marlon the Don says, what do you think the final score will be? I still feel like this will be quite close. I think that it might be 22-20. Either side. Either side. I'll probably go Dogs at this point, but I'll say 22-20. I think the Knights will be able to keep themselves in this game. Max King was an okay signing. Obviously, at the time, it wasn't really... Oh, once again, Knights here. They're away here. The Knights are away here. I love Max. Max is a good friend of mine, but at the time, it was, a bit how you going, but it's working out to be pretty decent. Up it goes here. Nice chasing this one through nicely, but good take there from the Dogs, and it'll be taken down 3 metres out. Frizzell made sure that he didn't tackle him in the air. Kalen Ponga should be in the line instead of fullback. Okay, well, Kalen Ponga... Oh my God, they're going to call penalty dogs. Oh my God, they're going to call penalty dogs here. Addo-Carr was away. Addo-Carr would have scored a try, but it's going to be called back in for a penalty of the dogs. Wow. Why can't you allow the advantage there? Why can't you allow advantage? I don't understand why you can't allow the advantage there. Addo-Carr clearly scores a try. But also, Callum Ponga's not playing today, Proxnox. I know what you're trying to say, but Callum Ponga's not playing today. So 17 and a half minutes to go here the first half. That should have been 16-0 to the Doggies. And there was the Addo-Carr try too, X Factor. There was the Addo-Carr try. All right. So Doggies now at the 50, the first tackle. At the 50. Let him keep running. Well, it's like the player who was offside touched him and attempted to make the tackle, so I can understand why the referee called penalty, but in the same sense, like I would have loved advantage to be played there. Would have loved it. Oh, geez, that pass wasn't great, but they're going to go out right inside anyway. They've got numbers. Karaz again here. Karaz is having a killer game. Karaz is having a killer game here. He gets to about the 18 or so. So third tackle now. Left-hand side gives it off to... I don't even know who that is. Josh Jackson to Burton. Burton on the top here. And gives it off to Shup. Shup here. We'll be at the 20. Fourth tackle now. Fourth tackle. Right side to Vaughan. Vaughan here. He'll be taken down at the 10. Fifth tackle now. Alright, if they score here, it's going to be very tough for the Knights to come back in this one. Left-hand side. Burton kicks it through. And it's going to be... Oh, no, it's going to be just Dogs' ball. Sorry, a Knights ball here. To be fair, the Knights do definitely look a lot like the Roosters. The Knights definitely look a lot like the Roosters today. That's definitely played out for me. I think that should definitely be played out for me. I thought that should be Dogs' ball. This was the rest of the Cows-Tigers game too. Are you sure they got dropped for this week? No, the bunker got dropped, not the actual ref. Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. I think the bunker got dropped, not the ref. Which was Ashley Klein, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so Knights here. Narry Twaddle with a good run. Third tackle. Gets it to about 25 metres out here. Is it actually, or are you just talking shit? Alright, left-hand side now. And they were offside, but the Knights will get this ball out to the 40. Fourth tackle. Good little run here. Good little run here again. Oh, man, that was good pressure up in the defence there for the Dogs. So it'll be a knock-on here against the Knights. Pangai Jr. goes off for Stimson. Pangai Jr. is not that great of a player, guys. I just want to throw this out there. He used to be good at the Broncos, but he's just not that good. He just doesn't do it anymore. He hasn't done anything in this game. He didn't do anything last week. He never does anything. Chris House says, I know you love your Titans, but on your standings, put them where they are. No, I'll put them where I want. Logan Ballsack says, Ashley Klein's the reason Penrith lost. Ashley Klein's the reason Penrith lost? Penrith lost. Why? Why is Ashley Klein the reason Penrith lost? In what? In what? The game against the Eels? What? Zepai says, refs can't even keep a game sane. Yeah, refs are all over the shop. So, Dogs now get his ball to the 40. It's going to be first table here. Kid says, no wonder you suck, Knights. Frustrating. Yeah, very frustrating to watch the Knights right now. Very frustrating to watch the Knights right now. They just can't get anything going here. Every time they look like they're going to get something going, they knock the ball on. So, as TBJ is a liability, has a few good games and misses 12 after being suspended. Yeah, he is a liability. Left-hand side now for the Doggies, having 15 minutes out. Shook taking down 4 tackle. Jack Tiger says, Hastings out for the season, not too good for the Tigers. Yeah, not too good for the Tigers at all. Hastings is a very good player. Got that win to go up the Titans, though, which obviously helps them out. But, yeah, really tough one there, and I hope he's all right. That's a tough one to cop there for the Tigers, especially when they're playing some pretty good form. That's terrible kick there from the Dogs. Terrible kick from the Dogs. You watch something that says, Chris, the Titans are undefeated, of course they are first. It's like, guys, if you don't get the joke, like, you know, just don't look at it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be there. It's funny. A lot of people like it. It's not too serious. Everyone and them, every man and their dog know that Penrith are first right now. Anyone who's not an idiot knows that Penrith are first. But obviously, I'm a Titans fan, and that ladder will never, ever change. Just throw that out there. in regards to first. Never ever. Because everyone knows who's in first. It's not rocket science. Third tackle now. See, Jack Target makes me wonder if going hard the last 2 weeks is worth the injuries, considering you need to keep winning over with a spoon. I don't know how much. Yeah, to be fair, the Titans do have a relatively easier run home. They do have the Knights and the Warriors and the Storm into poor form. Good kick there from Clifford. That's going to sit up here perfectly. Oh, that's going to be a dropout here. Oh, he might get out. No, it'll be a dropout. Good defense there for the Knights. Forever and ever. Forever and ever and ever, Mr. Hayes. Forever and ever and ever. So help me God. People are still complaining about the real It makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense. It's like, I don't know why people are so... One person, to be fair, not people. One person is so desperate for the real ladder to go, as if he doesn't know who's in first. Like, as if Chris doesn't know who's in first. All right, so the Bulldogs, short kick off here. Wrong call. Wrong call. Wrong call. Logan Borsak says, do you think the Broncos fans still saying they get the trophy or they're silent? I don't think that many actually were. I think people like Zempai were, but not many actually were. Saifidi, a good run, second tackle, now 3 minutes out of the line. 12 minutes to go to the first half. Knights trying to come back in this game. They're only down by 10 though still. So Knights here right-hand side, and Milf off out right-hand side. Here, Dom Young back on the inside here, and it's going to be still Knights ball 3 minutes out. Lucky there, was nearly intercepted, but also nearly went over the sideline. Left-hand side now for Milfy. Milf underneath there for 14. It's crossing, I think, over the top here. They've got numbers. Try top and Aratawala. Try top and Aratawala. Try time for the Knights, and they're back in the game here. 10-4 with the kick to come from the left-hand side. Brighton Robert says that, mate, we are silent after last night. I'll tell you that much. Absolutely. We take that. We need to try there. Yeah, Knights obviously need to try to stay in the game, mate. Still 3 try scorers to get, but you do need to take that one, absolutely. That's just nice passing there. Terrible defense from the Dogs. And what I tell you, this could be a high score. It should be a high scoring game. But then again, both attacks can still be a bit how you going. But that was pretty easy there for the Knights. And Crossland just goes left. He gives it off to Clifford. And Clifford with a nice cut-out ball. And then that was a nice pass in the centre to Naratwala. Kids, again, when you're watching this, if you're young, playing rugby league, please don't look at how Naratwala put that ball down. Hold the ball with 2 hands. Do not put it with 1 hand. Otherwise, you're going to get guys like that who will drop the ball. He can drop the ball. I've seen players do that many times before. Please grab it with 2 hands and put it down. Low ball sacks. Gotta love how silent the chat is when Knights scored compared to the Dogs. Yeah. Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair. These 2 p.m. games are usually relatively low audience, so obviously everyone's usually out doing stuff during the day. They're doing stuff during the day. But 10 minutes to go here, the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, smack it, and obviously subscribe if you're new around here. Don't be an Origin Talakai, kids. There's that one too, absolutely. There is that one too. Is Dasma actually out of the game? I think so, X Factor. That's probably why they're going to lose this game. Yeah, I don't think so. I think Dasma's there. Otherwise, he'd be here. He wouldn't miss a dog stream if he wasn't at the game. Good crowd. It's a decent crowd. There's a decent amount of Dogs fans. Decent amount of Dogs fans there. GBL says Knights. Yeah, yeah, coming to Knights, up to Knights. Where was your bet, by the way, Jimmy? Usually you have a bet on your Knights. Did you get scarred from that Knights Roosters game? Did you get scarred from betting from that Knights Roosters game, mate? We had Knights 13 plus and the Roosters scored 50. So Clifford here from the left-hand side. It's a right-footed side, so he'll like this one, and he'll miss it, though. He'll curl too much around, so it will stay at 10-4 to the Woofers. The Woofity-Woof, the sub-Woofers. 10-4 to the Doggies with 10 minutes to go. I have tape on my foot. Why? Here we go. Jeez, a lot of injuries for the Knights, man. Look at that. Look at the amount of injuries for the Knights. My goodness me. My goodness me. Actually, someone on Discord can ask if Dad's mates at the game. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Jim Bell says no more bets on the Knights game because I can't bet against them and I don't like losing money easily. Well, this is the one game that I thought you had a chance in, mate. Alright, so Knights now, right-hand side. Knowles Luke says forward. What, that pass? No, mate. Greg Schultz says, hey, blokes, how are you? Been better, mate. Obviously feeling for my community, the players that I know, my friends and family, myself. But in the same sense, still loving what I'm doing, still love that I have the ability to create content for a living, you know what I'm saying? X Factor says Ponga up in the coach's box comes in his contract if he gets injured. Needs to be an assistant coach. Knights here. that was a nice run there from Jaden Brayley. So forward tackle there. Crossland came on for Jones before. I know I was saying it now, but he came on before that try. So Crossland now gives it off to Daniel Saifidi, and he'll get taken down 35 metres out. So nice starting to get a little bit more. Just looking a little bit better in the last few moments. A little bit more momentum is the word I was looking for. Good take there for Avril. I'm going to get taken down to 10. Yeah, Pong is always in the coach's box. Pong is always in the coach's box. So Dogs now, they'll get taken down at the 20. Second tackle here. Ladies, with Cleary captain your fantasy team this week. I actually play NRL fantasy. I play Premier League fantasy and I also play NFL fantasy. And I dabble a bit in baseball and basketball, but very difficult, those ones, because they're daily. But no, I don't really... NRL fantasy is very limited for me. But if I had fantasy, I would have had Cleary in my fantasy. So let's put it that way. So forward tackle now for the Doggies. They're at the 40. I hear a lot of people in the top 100 had Cleary and Mitchell Moses and no trades left, which is like, yikes. Express, you're hosting an NFL Fantasy Draft and Sleeper. So I'll probably host an NFL Fantasy, but it'll more than likely be on the official fantasy.com one. But it will be a money league because I forget about leagues that aren't money leagues. So I don't know how much it'll be. Last year it was 50 and it was a really good league. I had a great team, man. I had a really good team. But I for some reason didn't win. Paddy Mahomes was my quarterback. It was Dalvin Cook as my running back. I also had... This was a 12-man league. I had who was that really good wide receiver who came out last year from the Bengals. Bengals wide receiver was so good last year. It was his rookie debutant year. Yeah, expect I'll get you, man. I'll get you. I'll figure it out soon because it's coming up soon. I should stick to it tonight. Chase, that's the one. Jamar Chase. Bro, I had Jamar Chase. I ended up trading and getting a nice little I had TJ Hawkins in it first, but I ended up trading out Hocko. Obviously, my Lions fans might call him Hocko. 7 minutes to go here. Oh, good tackle there for the Knights. Wow, 33 metres out from their own line. So, second tackle now at the 40. Greg Schwitz ended up paying Fitchy back the money league cash all those years ago. What are you talking about? Third tackle now at the halfway point. Brian Robinson says a big chin has been spotted on the ball. Oh, if you're talking about Renegade stuff, bro, that was sorted out then. Adokar here! Adokar's away at the right end, left hand side. There's going to be try time. That's a great try for the Doggies. I love that people still remember that. Like, that was sort of at the time. They made that out to be a bigger thing than it was. But that's going to be 14-4 here with a kick to come. 14-4 with a kick to come to make it 16-4. It was a nice kick for Adokar who gets the ball back on the shoot, but that's not great there, unfortunately, there, X-Factor, because I thought Adokar could have actually just backed himself in there. I think he could have backed himself in, to be fair. Yeah, he should have. So I tried to for the Dogs. I did my first season last year with American Friends. I did terrible at Kendall previous year. Yeah, X Factor, just let you know, you'll probably get slapped. It's a very, very difficult league to win. But we do a live draft and whatnot. It's all good fun. We have a bit of a Skype call, Zoom call and whatnot with all the boys, and we have a bit of a laugh. If people can make it, obviously. But overall, yeah, no, it's a good league. It's a very good league. So Doggies will score there. We'll be 14-4 kick to come. Want to try, bet, want to kick. Yeah, I think Adokar should have scored that himself, to be fair. Knowledge from Luke says Doggies with another. No, sorry. Knowledge from Luke says Dogs by 60. Try time. Brad Robinson says, yeah, do you give the Broncos a chance next week? Who do you play? I don't even know. Who do you play? NRL. Let's go have a look here. Who do the Broncos play next week? All I know is that we play the Storm, and that's the only game I know about next week. I know you're going to tell me in the chat, but I'm just getting up the draw for next week anyway. Well, the Doggies are really doing fine unless the Knights actually wake up. Yeah. They're doing fine. They're not doing great, though. Both things been a bit average. Roosters Broncos, then I'll be able to stream that. Good, beautiful. No, I think Roosters win that game. But there's a chance of the Broncos, absolutely. I think the Roosters need to win more, though. Sharks Dragons be a good game. Sharks should win though, but Sharks Dragons be a good game. Dragons, they're not bogey team, sorry. Sharks usually get the win, but they're a derby, local rivalry. And Bert will sub on through. So it'll be 16-4 here with 5 minutes to go of the first half. Like I said, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Who else play? Rabbitohs Warriors. Oh, Warriors are going down. Manly Eels. I can't stream that game. That'd be a great game. Raiders Panthers. That'll be interesting considering the Panthers' outs. in Canberra. Canberra playing for top 8 spot as well. You're going to probably go Canberra there. Bulldogs, Cowboys. I'll go Cowboys. And then Tigers, Knights. Wow, shit game. I'll take maybe the Knights there, considering the injury to Adam Dewey. So it says a cheeky frizz or young trouble for our time would go a long way. We go a long way, mate. We go a long way. South need to get Lomax or something. Okay. Thomas Rattenbury, I think the grand final will be Panthers versus Sharks. Yeah, I disagree, but I think that it's not a terrible option. It's not a terrible option at all. You're on knowledge. South need to get Lomax or something. So it's third tackle now for the Dogs. They'll be at the 35. Good little cheeky run there. Justin says, are you playing Fantasy Premier League this season? Yes, I am. Sure, you're loading up on Haaland if you are. So, I'm actually not. I'm actually not right now, but I will later on. Oh, that's going to be a mistake there for the Dogs. They're going to say, oh, it's a restart. They're going to say knock off for the Knights. I'm actually not. I'm actually going Harry Kane to start off with, mate. I'm actually going the double Spurs start off in Fantasy Premier League this year. So I'm going to be. There's going to be some Premier League content coming out this week, mate. We'll be streaming Premier League content. Streaming Premier League next week. Premier League will be smacking up on the channel. But no, I'm actually not. I'm going with Harry Kane to start the season. I think he's just a lot more secure to start off with. I think Haaland will take a little bit of time to get into pep ball, and I think City still win the league, but I think that it'll take a little bit for Haaland to really, I guess, be the guy. You might see me take out Harry Kane after game week 1 though for Haaland. I know it's just a 1 week thing, but City play West Ham in London first game, whilst Tottenham take on Southampton, and then City play Bournemouth week 2, which is a really good potential there for Haaland. But small stadium, small ground. I think it's in Bournemouth, so could lock him down as well. Be interesting. It's a really interesting Premier League season this year. Knock on there for the Dogs. Knock on for the Doggies. So we'll be nice ball here at the 20. I don't know why he would not play guilty, risk missing the game. Jeremy Hargraves will play guilty. Surely he'll play this week. I'm not sure. Tigers Knights sounds like such a snore fest next week. Yeah, it does. It does. And watch it be a good game. Lachlan Smith says, who's going to win Cows and Dragons? I've got Cowboys winning the game. I've got Cowboys winning, to be fair. Details says, hi, Blaze. Did you watch the Community Shield this morning? I did. And Penny vs. Nunes 2 just finished, and it was a war. Good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, no, I did watch the Community Shield this morning. I didn't stream it, though, because I was really tired yesterday. I was really tired. Takes a lot out of you, man. Takes a lot out of you, what I do. Justin says, as a young man, United fan, all I've seen is shit from the club. Wish I was 50 or something. Bro, I remember when you guys were good, and you guys made my life hell. That's why I love it. So you're not going to get any sympathy from me, bro. You ain't going to get any sympathy from me, man, United, bro. Oh, I hate that scumbag club. Forward tackle now, but that's because of before your time. So right-hand side here. Little wanker Rooney dog. Oh, Milfy! Throws a ball backwards here. Still nice ball. Go right-hand side. Little wanker Rooney muppet. So they're 28 metres out of the line. Brian Robinson says, nice Jez looks mint. Harry says, yeah, we're losing at home again. Yeah, cool. Try losing 9 games straight. I know how that feels. So Knights here. Up it goes. Good little chase through here. Good little chase through here. Oh! I don't know where the ball is. Oh! What? Apparently it's play on here. Nice jersey, looks like the Roosters, Brighton. It must have been knock on against the Knights. I thought it was a knock on against the Dogs. Adekar's still going here. And still going here, Adekar. It's still going here, Adekar. They're still going here. And the Dogs get taken out at 20. Jeez. No, but gets the offload away. My God. The offloads are killing us today. Game of the round next week. Probably Manly Eels could be sneaky, but there was another one Thursday night, probably Broncos Roosters, to be fair. It was a really good game last time they played too. Third tackle now for the Bulldogs at the halfway point. A minute to go here of the first half. Dogs here, Matty Burton. Burton's gets taken down 35 metres out. Now says Tigers Knights go the rounds. Yeah, for Muppets. And they'll be taking down 20. This game's been pretty shithouse, to be fair. It's not been the most fun game to watch. That's why I guess we're talking about a bit of fantasy Premier League and whatnot as well. It's fit tackle and it's going to get taken down here. Wow. Dogs. Wow. So 40 seconds left. This is a bit of a snooze first game. But, oh no. No, let's knock it on straight away. There's 30 seconds on the clock here for the Bulldogs to try and get something going. If they get a try here, it'd be effectively game over. Bright Roberts to get rid of Tessie Martin back in. There's no point. I mean, no point. How long until Selwyn Cobbo's back, by the way? He wasn't playing last night, was he? I don't think so. He hasn't played since Origin, has he? Because of obviously that big hit. When's Selwyn back? Alright, so Bulldogs here. One last opportunity here before half-time. 10 metres out. If they score here, that's all on Gagai. Flano underneath here. Averillo crunching the tackle. Wow, huge hit there. Oh, bullshit. No way. No way is that a penalty to the Dogs. No, that's a terrible call from the referee. No, that's a terrible call from the referee. No. No. No, that's not a penalty. I wouldn't even say the Dogs are doing well here. It's just this game has been so shit from both these teams. Honestly, that is not a penalty. Come on, man. That's dreadful call, that. So we'll be 18-40 to the Dogs. Dogs aren't doing well. Knights aren't doing well. It's just a bit of a shitter game, to be fair. Pete Banks says, no one will blame you if you leave now, Blaze. It is a boring snooze fest. It is, man. But we're still got another stream to do after this. We've got the Dragons and the Cowboys after this. Refs need some training. But they'll say technically he goes an inch past the horizontal there. Like, no, he didn't. And Burton will slap it on through. So it'll be 18-4 here at halftime. Wrong call. Still, the Dogs deserve to be leading. Not that they're playing anything great. Both these teams are just playing super, super average. And it is a bit of a snooze fest. But yeah, that's why we're just talking about whatever here. Just talking about whatever you guys are shooting on through. Because there's just not much to talk about in regards to this game, to be fair. Like, at least the next game should be somewhat interesting. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. Cowboys still making to ensure the top four. And what's it called? And also Dragons playing for top 8 spot. But guys, obviously it is half time. Let's hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And let me know your thoughts about whatever. About literally whatever. About this game, or about the next game, or about the NRL in general. Dragons Cowboys will be a good game. Oh, I don't think so. Maybe. I know you're a Dragons fan. That's the only reason you say that. Yeah, it could be a good game because both those teams are, what's it called? Playing for something. But the Dragons still aren't great. They're still not great at all. But X Factor, your bet's looking a bit dodgy right now, man. You would need, so you would need it to be like 26-24, which isn't impossible, but 26-24 is probably what you'd need because you need Addo to still score here, man. So I think it's time to start thinking about the next game. Negative. I think Cobbo's back next week. That'd be good for the Roosters game. But yeah, look, your fullback isn't exactly fantastic there in Tessie New, obviously. And what's the other one? Tessie New is a fullback. He's not that fantastic. And look, obviously, your 9's still not good. I keep saying to you guys, you are a 9 away from winning the comp. You're a 9 away from winning the comp. Justin Revell says, by the book, it's penalty because above the horizontal, but it shouldn't be considered a penalty. It's like that was an inch. It was literally an inch. It wasn't like a full on. It was an inch. But I understand that's why I said technically is probably right, but it's an inch. It's a shame to see the Jake Paul fight cancelled. Logan Balls says, you can see the shit teams in the NRL. Look at the point difference between the Dogs and Dragons. Basically 12 to last other shit ones. No, there's a lot more. The Dragons are still pretty shit house. You know, they are. I have no idea how they're competing for the 8, but the Dragons are still. The Dragons are still not great, man. The Raiders didn't play that fantastically yesterday. It's just the Titans are in the position that we're in right now. That was a very winnable game for the Titans yesterday, but just that Jaden Campbell pass, confirmed try, no try. A few things, obviously, we just didn't lap onto. So anyone from 9 down is not great, right? Anyone from 9 down is not great because I don't see that line changing at all. I think the Roosters will stay in the 8. So for me, look, the Raiders still minus 13. Manly got plus 8. But then you got, Dragons minus 98. Anyone who's around the negative 100 is a pretty average team. Is a pretty bad team. If you're the Knights, who are minus 224, by the way. The Knights are minus 224. My gosh. They're lucky they had a couple of wins early on in the season. Without that, they'd be last. That for and against is dreadful. Like I know minus 198, minus 185, and one. Even the Warriors. The Warriors and the Knights have got both for and against worse than the Tigers and the Titans. The Titans are last. The Tigers are in 15. The Knights are in 14th. And the Warriors are in 13th. And both those Warriors and Knights have worse for and against than the Titans and the Tigers. Are these bets real or are they just predictions? Is there money on the line here with X Factor bet? Yeah, X Factor donates 10% of his bet. Yeah, so if he wins, he donates 10%. That's why we celebrate it with him. So that's why I get around it. So I only write them down if someone's donating 10% of it because it makes it fun. If someone's not, then it's like, then everyone's just going to put random suggestions and whatnot. 3 tries and Knights are all converted and Fox scored misconversion. Nunez wins by unanimous decision, 50-45, 50-44, 50-43. Slapped it. I'll be happy if we finish at least 10th. Dragons. You'll be happy if you finish 10th? Come on, bro. Now, Justin says, I think Rays have a chance of making the 8 purely because they're draw, but don't think they're necessarily better than some of the teams. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, their draw is not terrible, but they're just not that great. Bulldogs are like the golden trash. I wouldn't say the Bulldogs are trash, but they're definitely defensively inept. Like, they still give up a lot of points, and they're playing the Knights right now, so you can expect them to not give up a great deal of points here, but it shouldn't have been a penalty there. That shouldn't have been a penalty for me, but it is what it is. We move on. It is what it is. We move on. Thomas Harper said, the next 5 games, I only see Panthers winning 1 game, and the next 5 weeks without their halves will be dreadful. Oh, man, ye of little faith. Ye of little faith, man. The Panthers don't just become a shit team because they've lost their 2 halves now. They don't just become a shit team. You guys look into 1 game. You watch 1 game where they struggled. The Panthers are not going to become a shit team because they've got no Cleary and Luai now. I'm just throwing this out there, guys. You watch. They absolutely could still beat the Raiders. I think the Raiders probably win. They absolutely could still beat the Raiders. The Storm playing shithouse right now. And it's in Penrith. Storm playing shithouse and it's in Penrith. Then they play the Rabbitohs. Rabbitohs have got so many defensive lapses, it's incredible. It's incredible how defensively inept the Rabbitohs are. But Rabbitohs probably should win that on form. But the Panthers could easily still win that game. Play the Warriors. Should win that game in Penrith. Should definitely win that game. And then they play the Cowboys. And the Cowboys might rest all their players. Both teams will rest their players. That'll be an absolute shithouse game, Cowboys-Panthers. Because that'll be week 25. Which means finals is next week. Which means they rest everyone. So you guys are looking too much into 1 game. You're looking too much into 1 game. Jesse says, I'm in my break at the moment. I've got to go back to watch 3:30. Let's go. The Dogs winning. Dogs are winning. As everybody said, they're not great, but they're winning. Whenever I'm playing the streams in the background, I hear some silly, goofy comments. I don't know what you're talking about. Ricky Powers says to go to Doggies. Later Balls says the Bulldogs lead to 18 with their B team. Who? Panthers? I can't remember when that happened. Then says the Panthers aren't going to crumble without the halves. They had 1 man down against Parrot, played well. I wouldn't use that as a guide taking 4 to 5 L3 finals. Yeah, absolutely. And the Panthers were the better team in the second half. The first half, obviously, the Eels were much better. But the second half, it was clearly the Panthers being the better team. So I think they tied at 6-6, and the only reason it was tied because Sivo scored at the end of the game. Justin says, in my opinion, Panthers lose 2 more games this year, at least 1, probably 2. So if I'm going to give you my prediction, I would say I believe that they will lose to the Rays in Canberra. I think that they will beat the Storm in Penrith. I believe that they will beat the Rabbitohs. Yeah, I'm going to say they beat the Rabbitohs in Sydney. I then think they beat the Warriors. I then think that the Cowboys game could be 50-50. It literally is 50-50 due to the fact that obviously they'll have players out. They'll have no Cleary still, no Luai, no Critter, no... Half the team will be out. They'll probably rest Isaiah Yeo. They'll probably rest James Fisher-Harris. They'll probably rest Liam Martin. That Panthers team will be nothing. Nothing. Unless the Cowboys are playing for the minor premiership. But they won't be. As I mean, you read out people's comments that are just stupid. Panthers will only win 1 game this month. I know. It's stupid. It is stupid. It is very stupid. Cowboys will probably rest everyone in fear they lose for halves as Panthers side remove their morale going finals. Mate, they already lost 22-0 to the Panthers this season, full squad on full squad. People forget that, though. People don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about how the Cowboys lost 22-0 to the Panthers. And if they played them, it's either in the grand final or it's in Penrith. Penrith will not be travelling to the Cowboys the next stage. So it's like, they played in the finals. It ain't in North Queensland, and it's with a full team. And when it's full team on full team, that was when the Panthers won 22-0. 22-0. Justin says here the Knights were shambles. They couldn't score more than 20 points against a reserve grade side with a guy in the bin. Who was that? Sorry, I'm so tired this weekend. This weekend I'm exhausted. Who are we talking about there? Knights. Reserve grade side with a man in the bin. So that wasn't last week against the Roosters. Who was that then? It would have been... was it... No, who are you talking about? No, who are you talking about? I don't know who you're talking about. Which team are you talking about? Someone says, if your position ain't moving at the final round, then you are not playing your best players. Yeah, exactly right. It's like even if your position is moving, but you're in a meaningless spot, probably not. You're not playing your best players at all. Get why so many announcers in the second half. Panthers only left one try to the Eels. I know I said that. I said that the Panthers won the second half. They were a better team in the second half. And that try came in the 78th minute with Marcus Evo scoring right at the end of the game. It wasn't like that was at the beginning of the game, or it's not like that was at the beginning of the second half or in the middle of the second half. That was right at the end when obviously players knew the game was over. You're exhausted, lethargic. Is coffee kid friendly? Yeah, coffee's kid friendly. I haven't been able to have a coffee today because I've been flat out doing stuff. I've been flat out in the car doing stuff. So, I'll probably make myself a coffee after this stream, before the next one, because I'm going to film some videos tonight after the Dragons and Cowboys game. Who are you going for? No one really. I think that I don't know if the Knights win another game this season. Honestly, I don't know if they do. So that means the Titans can still put them into the last position. But the still play the Titans, still uninformed, but the Titans probably still don't win that one. But we have a good record against Melbourne. Like, not a good record, but we have like a good record competing against them. So if we can compete against them, maybe we can sneak it and not go 10 losses in a row. Knights next week will play the Tigers. They could win that game. To be fair. The Knights or Warriors win another game for the rest of the season, they avoid the spoon for me. Because the Titans would have to win too many games ahead of them. That means they would have to win 3 extra games ahead of them. Warriors play Rabbitohs, they don't win that one. So, yeah, I want the Knights to win next week. Let's put it that way. Pete Panks have an energy drink. Can't. I'm on keto, mate. Can't. We don't have... there's no energy drinks on keto, I don't believe. You need to have a very low carb. Anyone else has got dogs? Get your own doggy. Playing okay. I'll take it right now. Anyone else says, when's the Titans vs Rays vlog coming out? Tomorrow at 5 p.m. 5:30. It's always on the Monday. It doesn't come out today because obviously there's too much content as it is. But it will come out, tomorrow at 5:30. That's coming to the weekend NRL. What, go the Dogs? So Muppet of the Week participants. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you. Yesterday took a lot out of me, guys. Yesterday took a lot out of me. It was hot. It was draining, and it was upsetting as well. It took a lot out of me. Lane Balls says, surprise, Max 37 hasn't come to the show after the Broncos Tigers. I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is. Probably someone who's been a Muppet in the chat previously. Well, they're already advertising for the Cricket World Cup again this year. Still a decent amount to go. Why don't you advertise the FIFA World Cup? That'd be nice, because that's on in a couple of months. Rugby League World Cup. Why don't you advertise the Rugby League World Cup rather than the Cricket World Cup? Because Rugby League World Cup starts in a couple of months. Actually, 2 months. But that'll be a terrible time slot. That time slot, guys, would be terrible. Eliza, your scoreline is impossible. 22-6 cannot happen in this game because the Knights will not go for a 2-pointer at any stage. Jesse Emerson said, what problems have I missed with the game? Or was it it hasn't been a decent game? No, it's been a shit-ass game. It's been boring as. But it's close-ish. The Knights will have a chance to come back, but it's a bit meh. Tigers fan was making excuses for the Blues losing. Probably. Yeah, I get a heap of those. Probably one of them. There's many Blues fans who still can't accept that they lost that Origin. And plenty of Tigers fans who think that now they're a great team because they won, one game. But it says if anyone's going to do it, it'll be them. Don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, the problem with this game is that it's just a bit slow, mate. Like I get the try for Addo Carr, the kick for Addo Carr out on the left hand side was nice. He got the ball back on the inside, probably because it's got the cell, but he got the ball back on the inside. Jason, I should be medicated with this. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out some of these comments. They're not really, some of them aren't making a great deal of sense. Like a pause, you'll have to head off to it. Bro, you got to remember, you guys will notice a lot more. I'm commentating. I've got a heap of shit going on. I'm commentating and talking to you guys in the chat. I'm not going to remember every single person who was a Muppet. There's been many Muppets throughout the history of this channel. Trust me, man. You can keep telling me who it is, but I have to tell you right now that in my brain fog, I can tell you right now, I will not remember him. I will not remember him. My focus right now is on watching my team win one game. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Again, don't know who you're talking about. Jesse says, I'm a Blues supporter, and I just thought in general it was a good series because it was one of the best series I've ever watched. I would have preferred the dub, but I can't really complain seeing as the officiating wasn't dog shit. The series was gritty. Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, game 1, Blues fans complained. Game 2, not many Queenslanders really complained a great deal. I had to settle everyone down and say to the Blues fans, you haven't won it yet. Like, I didn't talk a great deal of shit after game 1 because I knew, obviously, it's a 3-game series. Then game 2 happened, and then there was people in the chat who were going crazy at me. Like, they were going off as if they'd already won Origin. I said, settle down, man, because you'll cop it. Oh, and they copped it in game 3 on that stream. I can tell you that right now. Someone says, Eliza, I agree too, 622. Yeah, well, you're an idiot as well because it's not possible. Knights are not going for the 2 at any stage. Daily Muppet comment. The Daily Muppet comment of 2021 was Sharks need to lose this week to win next week. Yeah, Golden Holden, that was Muppet call. That was Muppet call. I don't know, I haven't seen Golden Holden for a long time, to be fair. I haven't seen Golden Holden for a long time. Alright, so 18-4 here to the doggies. At half time, second half starting here now, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you're new around here. Let's go. Let's go. Second half is underway. And the Knights will kick it off to the Dogs, who bring it outside of their own 10. Game is a series. People don't realise that. Yeah, absolutely. 72 says, equal plays being occupied with obvious stuff. The mods spotting Muppets keeps it interesting in the chat. Yeah, they do. It says they've gone for 2 before this situation. Newcastle not going for 2. Wow, I'm shocked. Yeah, to be fair, they have gone for 2 in this situation before, but they're not going to. They get 6 points. My God. My God, against the Dogs. If they go for a 2-pointer against the Dogs down by this much, that will do, mate. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. 4 tackle now at the 40. They go left-hand side. I hope he knows I'm just joking. I don't know. I don't even know if he's still here, mate. So the Knights now going to bring this ball out. Tex Hoy, he gets it out to about... Run forward, man, not sideways. Run forward. Oh, he goes it off left-hand side. No, mate. Wrong play, Tex Hoy. Stupid. He ran into the line and then passed it 5 metres backwards where the line was already still improving. It made no sense from Tex Hoy at all. That's a bit of a sock-hop move. Basically, it meant that he didn't want to get tackled. Basically, meant he didn't want to get tackled. Good hit there. Tube says, what do you think of the Parramatta game? I think Parramatta won, but I don't think they're going to win the comp. But I think Parramatta won, which was good. So left-hand side now. And Knights, Crossland at the 50. Fit tackle. Not really a great deal doing there, though. Not really a great deal doing there. And up it goes. Into the corner. Doggy should get that. And they'll get taken out at 25. Come on, something happen, please. I wouldn't be surprised if the Knights... I'm here watching you. Wouldn't be surprised if the Knights storm this here. No, that was different. They were thinking about their 4 against. They don't think about their 4 against anymore, bro. No matter what, they could be down by... Even if they're down by 8, they still go with the try. They still go with the try there. So third tackle by Dog trying to tie. Go on to 45. Let's see. What do you mean, where's your links, mate? It's not funny until it happens. It's only... Brother, what you mean, where's your links, mate? See, that kind of comments not funny. It's funny when the links get dropped and you say it, but not now. This is like... Maybe 12. So Dom Young takes that. That should actually be a tackle in the air there. There should be a tackle in the air there. But this is just a bit of a ball fest here, lads. It really is. It's just a bit of a ball fest. Second tackle, 15 metres out. I don't even know what to commentate because there's nothing happening. Like they're just playing pretty boring footy, both these teams, as we speak. 22 missed tackles to 13 as well. So Dogs missed 13, 22 from the Knights so far. Knights not making any metres at the moment to get this ball out to about 25 metres out. And they'll go right. So maybe a 40-20 attempt here. No, not even that. Not even that. Can't even get that spice. Can't even get that little bit of spice there. Nothing. So right hand side, Milford whacks it down into the corner, and no, straight to the player. Blah, 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 blah. No, Marcus says, looks like about to sleep, players. I am about to sleep because this game's dreadful. It's dreadful. Jesse said, it's funny that after the first 3 weeks of the year and Newcastle had 2 convincing wins and a decent performance against Canterbury, Newcastle was on such a high. It was funny. I kept saying, like, you're still probably going to finish 1-4. Then we had that Brody Muppet who thought he was still going to win the comp. It was that Brody Muppet from the Knights who thought he was going to win the comp. I kept saying, that was Jay's best mate. I kept saying, like, bro, you're still not great. Like, there was so much context that didn't go into that Roosters Knights game. The Roosters didn't play a preseason. So right hand side. Oh, that's a good offload there. He caught that there, Carraz. That was nice. 6 again, they say. What? They've got 6 again. Deary me. Okay, wow. Okay, Dogs of all here. 20 minutes out here from the line. All right, right hand side now. Marshall King. He'll get taken down at the 8. This game going to be more quiet and boring than an average Raiders Knights game. Raiders Knights is usually pretty dead, absolutely. All right, second table now. 5 meters out. Gives it off here. Flano gets it out right hand side. Carraz, and I think he's got this try. He doesn't look confident, but I think he's got this try. They've called it as a try. They've called it a try. We'll have to obviously go have a look at it. He does not look confident though, but it is 22-4 here with the kick to come from the right hand side. This is terrible defensive for the Knights. Also, you can't. Should not have been a set restart to the Dogs. That shouldn't have been a set restart to the Dogs there. But it was. They played it on, and then the right hand side they go out to Flano. Flano here to number 4 there. Avarillo. Oh, he might have put his knee out actually. Let's have a look here. We'll have to slow-mo this one down. So he goes, ooh, I think it might be all right. It's going to be close here. Try confirmed. I don't know about that. They've gone try confirmed here. Let's have a look here. They'll slow it down here and... Yeah, no, it is a try. No, it is nice. That was a try. Yeah, he gets it. Yeah, he gets it, man. He does get it. Jay says it was funny to see their hopes fall on deaf ears before round 8. Poor Knights fan. Yeah, I know. They were so desperate for people to believe that they were a top 8 contender or a premiership contender, and I was like, stop it. I was like, settle it down, man. You know, settle it down, bro. Settle it down. So try time there for the Doggies is 24 the kick to come. Here's a nice put down with one hand there. Someone booted me from the Discord for no reason a few days ago. It's not cool, bro. Did they really? Why? Why did you get booted? I don't know. It wasn't me. Or is it you who was like insulting the Titans or something? I can't remember. I saw someone like insult the Titans. I didn't ban anyone though recently. So Bulldogs here from the right hand side. And Burton will make the kick, good kick. So it'll be 24-4, 20-point game. 20-point game. There's a 20-point game there. So nice. So Jacob Carraz has scored 3 tries today. That's a hat-trick, by the way. My tip's been horrendous. But you tipped the Knights as well, did you? So who did you tip? So you probably tipped the Titans, didn't you? Logan Balsick says you can tell how everyone is bored when they go up the Doggies to nice put down. Yeah, exactly right. Like, at least this was a close game. It could have been all right and enjoyable, but it's like it's just not. It's just not. No, I can't see the Dogs getting a fetty bomb here. I can't see them getting a fetty bomb. Yeah, I guess this week has been a relatively hard week to get with your tips. Roosters Eagles was a 50-50, but I think most people should have gone Roosters because the outs. Storm Warriors, everyone should have tipped Storm. But I can understand if you tip Warriors too because it's in Auckland. Eels Panthers, I think most would have tipped Panthers. Titans Raiders, 50-50, but I think most will tip Raiders. Sharks, Rabbitohs, completely 50-50. I reckon most tip the Rabbitohs, to be fair. Tigers, Broncos, everyone tipped Broncos and Tigers won. And 50-50 between Knights and Dogs here, yeah. Justin says it was during the Titans game, wasn't it? It's not the Titans, but emoji smashing a laptop because the Titans were losing, got booted. I don't know. Obviously, I wouldn't have been there then. I would have been at the game, so. Malcolm says, just the only reason I ever get Muppeted is when I'm a Muppet. You are a Muppet, Malcolm. You are a Muppet. And you're going to get beaten in week 1 of Premier League next week. Thanks for coming. Jesse says, I watched one of your vlogs last night after I head off. Quality content. You get right into it. And the players let you do little Q&A stuff. Yeah, a lot of the boys are my mates. You know, they're good friends of mine. I travel to every game. So, yeah, no, obviously that Titans Raiders vlog will come out tomorrow. I'll be talking to Tino Fast and Malawi's in the vlog and also Tanner Boyd. Penalty of the Knights here. Yeah, no, they're all good. You know, they're all great blokes. Most of them, anyway. Most of them. But none of the ones right now, I would say, have a negative vibe. Oh, there is a couple, but, you know, the ones that have in the vlog always, you know, give it a good go. I don't put someone on the vlog if they don't give a shit about the club. Let's put it that way. You want to say anything else? I took the Titans. Except the Panthers, Knights, Titans, Broncos, all wrong. Yep, that's a tough week. This game's not over yet, but it should be. It really should be. Liza says, Diddy, you were previously, though. I don't know what you're talking about. So, Knights now right outside. And they'll get this ball out to the 30, second tackle. Chase says, I'm awesome at the game. So am I. I'm also at the game, too. I'm also at the game. I'm taking Cowboys minus 7.5 next week. What do you guys think? I had a rough week with my bookie. You did a good banger. Knights here, 15 metres out. I couldn't tell you about next week, bro. Next, sorry. Against the Dragons. I think it's a tough game, bro. I've gone Cowboys, but I think it's a very close. It could be close because the Dragons, they're playing for top 8 spots. So I would be cautious of minus 7.5. But minus 7.5 should be also a banger. Still nearly lost to the Tigers last week, though. Knights here, 5 metres out from the line. Saifidi, fit tackle. Fit tackle here for Saifidi. Brayley, left-hand side. Milford over the top here to the sideline. Muppet. Alright, so 30 minutes to go here, guys. 30 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Let's get to at least 70 likes in this stream. Alex says, since you're at the game, tell the boys to make this a better game. There you go, mate. There you go. No one could have predicted the Cleary send-offs. That game was a hard one tip. Yeah, exactly right. People think now that the Panthers are shit, but it's like Cleary was sent off. Like that's not going to happen every game, and they've got no Luai. That's not going to happen in the finals, and they've got no Critter. That's not going to happen very soon. They'll get back to a full strength team in the finals, and people will be like, "Holy shit, what am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about." Hunter carry the Dragons again. See how long he lasts there. Jesse says, the one I saw you spoke to Clemens, not only just Titans. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, Clemens is a great bloke. That was down when I travelled for 7 hours to Newcastle. That was not fun. It was fun. It was fun, but it was not fun to 14-hour round trip to watch your team lose to, Edric Lee scoring 5 tries is not exactly the greatest of fun. But I get to live my life travel. Oh, my gosh. Oh, it does go backwards. It is the right call there from the referee. It is the right call from the referee. It does go backwards. Still a bad drop, though. Cleary is going to be burning coming out and be on fire in the finals. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know about burning, but he'll be ready to go for finals. Just see if he can handle the pressure in the grand final, though, because we all know he's not exactly a big game player. So, third tackle now, right-hand side. At the moment, anyway. Still has opportunity to change that. Frizzell gets out to the 30. Taken down. Taken down. Dom's locking it with backwards. Yeah, it was close. It was close. That's a good run there from Saifidi, but it was a good lock-up by Joe Marshall King. Telling you, JMK's been playing some pretty good footy recently. Been playing some pretty good footy in that hooker role recently. The ball will bounce perfectly after the Dogs. Snooze fest. Come on, man. But yeah, no, travelling down to Newcastle, that was great. Obviously, I'll be flying down to Melbourne on Friday morning, maybe. It might even go Thursday night. We'll see how we go. I wish there was an AFL game on Thursday, but there is not an AFL game on Thursday. I would have gone with Toby. And a couple of boys, but we were talking about that last night. Because I've been to the G for a crowd that had 100K at Richmond and Geelong in the prelim, and Swans and Geelong in the prelim. both losses to my team. Also, Richmond and Geelong and Collingwood Essendon I've been for as well, Day, and he's never been to the G before, so we're talking about getting us there. And but obviously they leave on the Saturday, so they won't even be out. They won't be able to go to the game on Saturday because the Cats play St Kilda down in Geelong, which is sold out. I've actually never got to see my team live at home in Geelong before. And also, once again, Burton's away here. Get the right hand side. No. Oh, still gives out to Burton over the top right hand side here. And the ball bounces in for the Knights. Tuala. No one followed up. There. And also the D's play Collingwood as well at the G Saturday night. So we would have gone to that, but they're leaving too early. George Ball says, will you stream the finals and grand finals? If so, how many people do you get streamed for a grand final? Irrelevant. But I will stream, if the Sharks or Cowboys are in the grand final, I'll vlog it. I'll go to the game and vlog it and support that team. If it's not Sharks or Cowboys, I will stream it. Like, sub, chat, repeat. Exactly right. Exactly right. Great tackle there for Marshall King. Fifth tackle there for the Knights. Like, subscribe, chat, and repeat. Oh, good take there from the Doggies. Jake Avrilla with a great take. No, I've spoken to quite a few players over the time. I've decided to kind of go away from interviewing a lot of the away players because a lot of the time they don't give me the time of day. I know a lot of players do still watch my vlogs and watch some of the content, but a lot of the time they're busy with their own fans, and it's like I'm a Titans fan, the opposition fans, so they don't usually take a great deal of time on me, but yeah, I would have loved to have got Jamal on there just so I could call him a vlog. UFC only says I'm eating garlic bread and Domino's pizza. Cool, bro. So 4 tackle now for the Dogs, right hand side. They get this ball to the 40. Oh, good run there from Tapine. That was a great run there from Tapine. You know, that's not going to change me being on keto, mate. So Dogs now, that's a terrible kick. That's a dreadful kick. That is a dreadful kick. So nice to be a 7 tackle set here. 20 minutes out. It's all good, bro. You get fat. I'll get fit. You get fat, I'll get fit. Have fun. Alright, so 26 minutes to go here of the game. And they'll be at the 30 now. 0 tackle. Literally nothing's happening here. Literally nothing's happening here, guys. Do not forget, we'll be doing that Dragons-Cowboys game right after this. Dragons, oh, good run there from, is that Barnett? No, yeah, I think it is Barnett. I think it is Mitch Barnett. So right-hand side now. 5 quick tries then for the Knights. Alright, 35 minutes out here. Well, that's a 6 again there. I don't even know if the Knights have actually gotten a 6 again in this game. Oh, there's a 6 again. No, I was right. Yeah, I was waiting for the 6 again call, but they finally got it. So first tackle now for the Knights there. 28 minutes over the line. They would need to score, well, still now, 10 minutes or so, but you'd love to see them score now if you want to see them get back in the game. Fans Crossland right inside. I don't rate Crossland, to be fair. I don't really. Sammy Sousa, bro. Read the room, bro. I'm timing you out. Sammy Sousa, my guy. Again, I've told you this a million times. You have to read the room, bro. You have to read the room. Like, your comments are so shit sometimes, bro. Knights here, left-hand side, Anari Tuala. They're going to get this ball. So close. So close. You are the one person who can never understand the room. Malcolm says, I remember eating that kind of food. So Knights here, 3 minutes out. 4 tackle in, right-hand side. Here they go. You got the Knights. Milford over the top. They've got numbers. Doesn't pass it, though. Does not pass it. No, I can't even see him at timeout, Sammy Sousa. If one of the moderators can time him out, that'd be great. So nice here, kick it through. That's going to be touched there from... Oh, no, it's going to be Bulldogs. Ball goes backwards anyway. I don't know why. The chat's been messing up a little bit lately in regards to not being able to do stuff with it. So Bulldogs here, 5 minutes out. I'll go left-hand side. Oh, no, maybe you might let me do it now. Liz Morgado says, hi, guys. Hello, mate. And Dogs get this ball out to the 25, third tackle. No, back to the 20. Actually, has it worked? Has it worked here? Oh, it has. It's just the chat's going really slow for me. It's like last night's frozen for me. So I can't actually read the chat as we can't speak. Forward tackle now for the Dogs. And Paul Vorland's going to get the ball out here to the 40. You'll see, I'm sorry for triggering you. Triggering me? What? Yeah, you triggered me, mate. So there it goes into the 10. Now the Knights will bring this ball out here. Knights in the field goal. Let's go. What time the Dragons and Cowboys verse? In about 40 minutes. at 4 o'clock is when that game will start. I'm going to make myself a coffee between this game and that game. I need it. I need it. Let's put it that way. You know what? I might even have a protein bar. Might even have a protein bar. Bonjour! Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Bien buen? Thank you. Thank you. Wow, these comments are going super slow. I might have to exit it and come back in. So the Knights now gets ball out to the 40 on the Knights side of the field. Sorry, on the Dog side of the field. Bonjour, comment ça va? Bien ou bien? And that's going to be Dogs taking at the 10. This game is so bad. So bad. 6:05, I'm pretty sure it's Dragons Cowboys. Yeah, well, you're wrong, Joseph. I'm going to get a protein bar. Hold on 1 second, you guys. You can still hear me anyway. Yeah, you can still hear me, mate. But I'm going to have a cookies and cream low carb protein bar. That's what I'm going to do. Cafe au croissant. So, penalty to the Dogs. Marcus says, read the room, everyone in here knows West Ham went at home. Like they did last time when they were up 2-0, right? You and me, mate. You and me. Blaze, UFC has a 9-year-old vocabulary. No, I know. You're probably a troll, too. Probably a troll. So, 21.5 minutes to go here. Man, can you imagine paying for a ticket to this game? Find love in your what? Oh, you see today. I thought it was saying in your big daddy, and I was like, what's going on there? Bulldogs now left hand side. Get this ball to the 25. Nice defense is dreadful. Dreadful. That's dreadful. Just dreadful. Neymar says, I say hello, how do you do? Good or good? Good. Ish. Tired. Burton now. He'll be taking out 5 minutes out of the line. So 20 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. If you don't hit that thumbs up button, you are a muppet. Oh, knock on. Knock on there from Maxi King. Knock on. Find love in your city today. Or find love in your big daddy is what I thought it said. Coffee and croissant this morning. You gotta like that. You gotta like that. That chat is super slow. Yeah, I can see you guys commenting way after I'm reading this. Comments are so slow. I've had about 500 aneurysm watching this game. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Will just says, what kind of chocolate? What are these cookies and cream? Cookies and cream low carb protein bar. They're good. BSC, sponsor me. Don't tackle now. Find love in your big daddy. I know it's a scary one, but that's why I looked at it so confusingly. I was like, there's no way. No way. That Dog's line was terrible, but nice to spread it. Austin Lee says, what do you think the best round of the week will be? The best round of the week will be? I know what that means. Best round of the week. I mean, best game of the week. Melbourne gets taken out at the 30. Yeah, it's a healthy bar. Very good. They taste very tasty, though. It goes here. Up it goes. And knock on doggies. Offside penalty. So nice to get the ball now. Sachin Kelson says, if you don't like and subscribe, you legally have to be a Schmoggers fan. No one wants that. You don't want that. You do not want that. You do not want that. Most boring game of stream of the year. Yeah, it's pretty boring. It's so boring that I'm eating on stream, and I never eat on stream. So Knights now, 10 minutes out of the line. If a Knights score here, they're not actually out of it just yet. Here we go. 5 minutes out. Pete Banks said, I can't believe this is the Knights. Oh, this is the Knights, all right. Oh, no, I can believe it. Oh, I can believe it, boy. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. 1 metre out, third tackle, right inside. Try time, Dom Young. So, out of the car, they went for the intercept, didn't get it, and it will be 24 to 8 here with the kick to come. So, Dom Young gets it. Still need Frizzell and Fox. You still need the Fox to score. So, you need the Knights to win like 30 to 28. Alright, that's not a metre forward. Settle down, Brandy. Settle down, Brandy. Settle down, Brandy. It's not forward. Settle down. Oh, yes. You want me to stream 162 games of the Cubs losing. Unbelievable. Good luck, man. I ain't getting up at 4 a.m. to watch the Cubs lose 6-0 to the Cardinals. Because I hate that scumbag team. Did well against the Giants today, though, to be fair. We only lost 5-4 today. Not too bad, but we're not great. So try confirm. If they can convert here from the sideline, 14-point game, still technically on here. And Clifford will get the kick. Good kick. Great kick. That's a great kick. So it will be 24 to 10 here with 17 minutes to go here of the game. One try to need another 5 more. How hasn't the Fox scored this game? He should have scored before, but he passed on the inside, which was ended up being a try. Lone Balls says, wait, so if X Factor's bet isn't successful, then you get 300, or is it the other way around? You think that he's going to donate to me $300 if it's not successful? It's not how betting works, man. He's not going to bet me $300 that Frizzell, Young, Carraz, Fox, and Knights 1 and 12. Alright, are they going to go for a short kick-off? Surely not. There's still plenty of time. And the Knights will now get this ball and bring it outside of... Oh, wait, sorry, the Dogs kick it off. See, that's how tight I am. Anytime someone talks about baseball, I think about that South Park episode where all the characters hate baseball. Baseball is one of my favourite sports in the world. I love baseball. It's just too bad my team sucks. I have a great football team right now as in soccer. I have a great AFL team. Basketball team's pretty good. And that's about it. My rugby union team sucks. But then my rugby league team sucks, obviously. NFL team's okay. It's going to be interesting to see. Nice that they broke through there. 40 minutes out. Grade 6 is tough. Grade 6 is tough, man. Grade 6 is tough. Someone just said the Dogs have been done real dirty by the ref this game. What? What are you talking about? Oh, no, not even the Dogs. Dogs have been done real dirty by the ref this game. What? See, guys, this is what baffles me, that people comment things like this. Like, what are you talking about? The referee has done bad by the Dogs. I haven't noticed a single bad call. I haven't noticed a single... I think that might be not a knock-on, which the Dogs should challenge if it's not. Oh, he does kind of lose control of it. It's a knock-on. So what are you calling? You're saying that maybe it was a forward pass from the try? Come on, man. They might challenge this. That was past 10 seconds, though, which is weird. So this is why the refs don't take it seriously, guys, because you have comments like that say the refs are screwing the Dogs here when the refs are not screwing the Dogs at all. I don't know if this actually comes free, though. It does kind of roll. You do see it roll a little bit, though, but you're still technically allowed to do that, to be fair, if you've got the ball there. This game has been a robbery of our time, absolutely. Minimal contact from Milford. Oh, wow. So it's just not going to be... It's going to... Cross and knock on a bin. Going to bin for what? That was firstly barely forward pass. Barely. You're listening to the commentary there because it was barely. I don't even think it was forward. And Crossing, I don't even know what Crossing was meant to go to bin for. I don't even know what you're referring to. Are they saying... I don't think that there's... this isn't a... Is this a penalty? I think they said unsuccessful, so it should be Knights ball here then. I don't think this is a penalty here from Milford. I don't think that should be a penalty. Dangerous tackle. Bro, if I can't think of the moment, then I don't agree with you. Blazey says, George, don't worry about that. Live forces double cross. Okay, so it's going to be Knights ball here. 5 minutes out of the line. Yeah. Oh no, they are saying it's Dogs ball here. I don't know what's going on here. So they are going to say Dogs ball, 2 minutes out. He didn't lose the ball. I don't know what's happening here. Confusing. Very confusing. Yeah, they did say unsuccessful. They said unsuccessful, but the Dogs have got the ball, which is odd. So now let's see if the Dogs can stay in the field of play here. They'll be 3 minutes out of their own line. 15 minutes to go here of the game. The Knights have to score pretty quickly, though. Go to bed, school kids. It's almost night time. Yeah. I don't know what's happening in the chat right now. Oh, wait. You're saying for this much horrid past horizontal. Are you talking about at half time? No way, Hazard King. No way, Hazard King. Are you saying the one at half time? Please tell me that's not the one you're referring to. There is no way. There's no way. That's a great kick there from Burton, but it might be a 7-tackle set. It's actually 2. Oh, no, we'll bounce inside. There's no way anyone is about to tell me that you're referring to the tackle at half-time. Nah, bullshit. No way. That was lucky to even be a penalty. The one before half-time is talking about it. That's mad! He thinks Crossland should have gone to the bin for that? Bro, you are smoking mad shit. You are smoking mad shit. That was barely even a penalty. The one at half time? Holy shit. You thought that was a sin bin? I'm exhausted, but that's so funny. There is no way. It's a sin bin. No way. That's funny. I've actually got tears in my eyes. I clocked on. I was like, the only time I saw a tackle that was maybe even that there was a penalty was, it's a knock on there for the Dogs, was that tackle for our time, and I'm like, there's no way. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. Oh no. So knock on there for the Dogs and not still get the ball. Oh man. Okay, I retract my statement. I'd hope so, mate. I'd hope so. I, at the time, was saying that was barely even a penalty. I didn't even think that was a penalty. I think on technicality basis it was a penalty, but like, I didn't even think that was a penalty at first. So Knights here at the 22. We're going to go left-hand side here. And if they score here, they're in the game. If they score here, they're in the game. Toby Thompson, Dogs playing a lot better with that Barraday. Both these teams have been dreadful today, but Dogs have been better than Knights. Knights have been really bland and poor. The Dogs haven't been great here. But yes, the Dogs have been much better since Barrett's gone. But I think the honeymoon period will end soon with Potter. Left-hand side here, they'll realise that they need to actually get a legitimate coach. And that's going to be... I think that's Knights ball here. They're lucky. I think it's going to be a fresh set of 6 here for the Knights. It's going to be penalty to the Dogs. What for? I'm challenging that for the Knights. What for? What are you challenging? The on-field ruling is that it's stripped by the Knights? No, you'll find out that there's a knock-on beforehand here, I think. It's also a one-on-one strip, though, so why would that be a penalty then? Why would that be a penalty then if that's a strip? He's clearly lost that ball there, the Dogs. The Dogs knock the ball on first. Carraz goes over the top here. It's obviously a knock-on there for the Dog. Yeah. So nice to get the ball at 20. It was obvious there. I don't know how the referees even for a second thought that was going to be a penalty. So successful there. It will be Knights ball here, 20 minutes out. Still terrible attack though. So Knights, if they score here, it'll be within 8 and they're within the game. If they score here, there's a chance if the Knights come back in this game. Don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I appreciate you for tuning in. We'll be streaming the Dragons Cowboys game right after this. I'm going to have a coffee after this and get myself ready to rock and roll for that. That should be a good game. But this could still finish off nicely. Alright, so the Knights, let's see if they can do something special for X Factor. What do we need? Frizzell. Frizzell, hat-trick. Clemmer now. Clemmer gets his ball 3 metres out of the line. Second tackle. Here we go. This is the Knights' chance. There's the Knights' chance. Bulldogs have been giving plenty of opportunities here for the Knights to come back in this game. They'll be 2 metres out of the line now. Third tackle. Right-hand side. Knights rolling. And Saifidi going. No, he'll be taken down 1 metre out. And 6 again here for the Knights. 6 again. So they've got a fresh set of 6 now. Right-hand side. Takes away to Frizzell. Frizzell, 5 metres out. Guys, I think the Cowboys game will be high scoring. It's a weird game to read, man. Very weird game. Maybe. I'd say it'll be pretty mediocre scoring, which will kind of screw that. Like, it means it could just go over or just go under. Alright. Right-hand side here. Chance here. Oh, nice. Taking down 3 metres out. Pretty bland ball running here, though. Just running the ball. Oh, that's a forward pass. Oh, that would probably be a forward pass there, in my opinion. So 1 metre out here for the Knights. 1 metre out. It is a questionable pass, I agree. Right-hand side now. Bad pass. Milford goes right-hand side again. Tex Hoy. 5 metres out. Nothing. Oh, offloads it. Gagai. Frizzell. Oh, no, it's not Frizzell. It's somebody else. I think it's Pasami Saulo. 1 metre out now. 1 metre out. Left-hand side. Milford kicks it through. And good take there from Burton. That's a good take from Burton. So they'll be 1 metre out from their own line. Terrible attack there from the Knights. Okay defense of the Dogs, but terrible attack from the Knights. Never looked good at any stage there. They're taken back here to 4 metres out in their own line. Alright, so now the Dogs here will get taken down 12 metres out. I don't know if the Knights can score 3 times now. 3 times is pretty difficult. Oh, close to a knock on there. I didn't say there was a knock on there at dummy half. 10 minutes to go. 4 tackle here. 10 minutes to go, 4 tackle, left-hand side. Get the ball out to the 30s. 5th tackle now for the Dogs. What's wrong with the Knights? They just got nothing going for them. They don't really have a star player right now. Ponga's not there. Oh, no. That's the worst thing that could happen for the Dogs. Knights get a fresh set of 6 here, 30 metres out. That is a good question too, Jay. What is right with the Knights? Yeah, that's probably the more question because there's more things wrong than right. So you should say what is right with the Knights just so we can try and pick out what actually is a positive. Which isn't much right now, man. Which is not much. That's probably going to be the only Titans game that we win for the rest of the season. Was it Seabus? Oh, that's a penalty. Yep. That's a penalty here to the Knights. And it could have gone with a quick tap there. I don't know why the referee's not allowing him to. It was not in front of him. Settle down. Settle down, mate. Sure thing, Canterbury got this in the bag. I wouldn't say that just yet. 9 minutes to go. If the Knights score on this set, then I would disagree with you. Well, I don't know if I disagree with you, but I'm just saying that they're not out of it if the Knights score right now. Left-hand side here gives it off to... It's going to be Barnett taken down. I was watching the footy show this morning, and I'm pretty sure you're part of their intro and outro. They have a sequence of the fans of each club, and I'm pretty sure for the Titans, it's you rejoicing. Maybe. Someone told me about this the other day. Oh, it's going to be knocked back here from Adam Carter. It's going to be a fresh set of 6 here for the Knights. Yeah, somebody told me about this. Yeah, someone told me about this. I'm not too sure. If you can film that and put it on the Discord, the BKRmy Discord, or send it to me on Instagram, that'd be great. But I haven't seen this on the footy show for years, really. Alright, second tackle, left-hand side. Crossland. Oh, 3 metres out. Good little run there, though, from Crossland. Set, restart again. 6 again inside the 10. Left-hand side. Barnett. Run the ball hard, but with 1 metre out here. 1 metre out. Is it the one where I have long brown hair, I'm wearing a hat, I've got my selfie stick with my camera, and I'm banging my chest, and I've got my Titan singlet on that's a dark Titan singlet? Good offload there for the Knights. They're just going nowhere, though. Like, they're not doing anything right now with this attack. So 10 metres out, left-hand side, 5 metres out now. 6 again. No, not 6 again. 4 tackle lead for the Knights. Oh, this is so bland. Oh, it's so bland. No runners there either. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Milford kicks it through, and the Bulldogs get it. This Knights attack is so bad. Is so bad. Brian Robinson said, at least the Bulldogs, Tigers, and Titans are showing a bit of ticker. Warriors and Knights look lost. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just lucky for the Warriors and Knights. They're 2 wins above last place right now. But, like I said, the Titans have a relatively better run home. Who do I tip the Cowboys, Dragons? I tip Cowboys, but I really do think the Dragons can sneak that. I really do think the Dragons can sneak it, but I'll take the Cowboys. I just think the Dragons are playing for more. 4 tackle lead with the Dogs, left-hand side. 5th tackle now. There is 7 minutes to go here in the game. All right, left-hand side to Burton. And Burton whomps the ball down into the corner. At least the second half's been a little bit more entertaining. A little bit. Nothing, anything special, but a little bit more entertaining. Oh, just finish it up. Justin Rivers says, to be fair, I would say Warriors are showing some spirit. Knights is something else, though. They can't do anything right. I don't know how much the Warriors so... Oh, Gagai's away here. Good run by Gagai. Gets his ball to the 40. I think the Warriors... I wouldn't say the Warriors showed any spirit against the Storm, to be fair. I think they got pumped and they got beaten and they just looked really poor. And a lot of Warriors fans I've seen complaining about it too. No, I don't think Dragons make the 8. So left-hand side here, Knights still going and taking out the 15. It's just so bland, so bland. John Washington email says, if Dragons win, it will be back on the back of Ben Hunt. Yeah, see how long he lasts there. And that's going to be a knock on there from Adokar. The ball will be offside. So Knights have to score a try here. Then score again, and score again. Mr. Fresh Khan says, has it been a fight yet? No. No, there has not. Storm weren't great either. They weren't great either, and they still won 20-10. UFC says if they win tonight and perform well compared to the Eagles, Roosters, Rabbitohs, perhaps 12% chance. But the Roosters have been fantastic up until last week where they played down to their opponent. Well, this week, sorry. Where they played down to their opponent. They won't play down to their opponent every week. So, Adokar here, I think he'd be right. He's just maybe got a bit of a, maybe a little bit tidy. How many chances the Knights need? Exactly right, James Paul. They've had plenty of opportunities here. Plenty of opportunities. Hunt's off contract in 2024. But, he's off contract at the end of next year, yes. But he has made it pretty vocal that he's not necessarily staying in Sydney. So 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the game. X-Ray says Fox Sneaky getting his team a big rest. Yeah, you could argue that, absolutely. So first tackle now for the Knights. So they have to score now, and then now again. and then now again. Left-hand side, Milford. Terrible. Nothing. He's still going here, though. Nothing, and nothing happened. Well done. Milford's heading the Dolphins. Yes, he is, yeah. Him and Sean O'Sullivan. So Milford will play the 6, and O'Sullivan will probably play the 7. Dragons win the Spurs 2024. I wouldn't guarantee he stays with you guys next year. So it's going to be the Knights 3 minutes out of the line. Crossland outside. Oh, interceptor away. Carraz away. And that should be the game here. Carraz this could be his 4th try here. Oh no, the Knights will get there. The Knights will get there. But that was nice there from Carraz. He just should have passed the ball there. Alright. So Bulldogs now, 38 minutes out. And Dogs might score here. Adokar. Oh, no way. They made a mess of that one. They made a really bad mess of that one. They made a really, really bad mess of that one. So, penalty here to the Knights. That should have been an easy try there for the Bulldogs, but they made a bad mistake. I love how people listen to Clarkey as like he's 100% fact. Like, he's a good friend of mine, but he's not 100% fact, man. Settle down. Alright. So, Knights get the ball, hit the 40. Nice. Get the ball here at the 40. I'm trying to look for this post here anyway as well. Oh, yeah. We'll see if that happens. I remember Benji Marshall saying how lazy Milf was at training when he was at the Bronx. He's not an effort player. Left-hand side now, and it's going to be the third tackle now for the Knights, 15 metres out. Excited for what, though? Your team's going nowhere. Like, the Dragons are going nowhere in the future. Ben Hunt's 31. Like, you guys need so much. You need to do a clean-out, mate. You need to do a clean-out. Excited for what? To potentially fight for the 8? Like, Ben Hunt competing for the 8. You guys are nowhere close to winning premiership. Nowhere even remotely close to winning premiership. You're going backwards, not forwards. Dragons are not going forwards at all. Left-hand side here, they're not even in a they don't even know if they're in a rebuild or not. Like, they're just they're a shambles. Like, they are a shambles. At least with the Titans, we know where we are. Dragons, man, you guys, if you guys re-sign Ben Hunt, which I know is probably not true, but if you guys re-sign Ben Hunt, that would be one of the craziest things for me, because you guys are going nowhere. You're nowhere close to winning a comp. Nowhere close. Like, none of your team is even close to being premiership worthy. I just don't understand why the Dragons would do this. Like, I don't think it happens, but I'm just saying, like, I don't understand why it would be a thing. The coach isn't great. The players are not that great. They're competing maybe for a top 8 spot, maybe, but I don't see them making it. Like, they're okay at best, the Dragons. There's no direction. There is no direction, Brighton. There's absolutely no direction with the Dragons. It pisses me off. It really pisses me off about the Dragons because they've got no direction for their fans. Their fans just sit there and hope every week they're going to win to potentially make the 8. It's like, what are you expecting the fans to do? Like, the fans are support. Oh, good pass there. Right outside of the Knights, Tom Young. Right outside again, the Gagai. You'll get taken out to 40. The Dragons fans are being put in a bit of a shithole because of their ownership, in the fact that they just never go anywhere. They're not doing anything. Justin Reeves says, I would argue Dragons are going backwards purely because they made the mess of their reshaping of their roster. I agree. They signed a bunch of rejected players and thought they would improve. Now they need another rebuild. But that wasn't even their rebuild, though. They thought they would compete, which is the most craziest thing. I know players within that club, and I know that they believed that those players, they were led to believe that those players that they signed at the beginning of this year, they were all rejects, all old guys. Sharon Woods. Who else? Random blokes. Jack Bird's one of them too. Who's more? There's more of them. Their club is just so old and stagnant, and yet they're like, what? Okay, you signed Ben Hunt for 3 years. Okay, so he continues to not win anything for 3 years, 2 years, whatever. Don't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. Josh McGuire, another one. Andrew McCulloch, another one. Tata Moga, another one. Yeah, Corey Norman, $700,000 a year. Another one. Jaden Sewer was the only non-reject for the Dragons, and yet he's still not that fantastic. He's okay. Moses Mbai is the peak of it all. Aaron Woods and Moses Mbai is the peak of it all. That tells you everything you need to know. No, Matt Duffy was from there. What? Matt Duffy was from the Dragons and he went to the Bulldogs. What? No, Blitz. We signed Woods, McCulloch, and Bird. They're so dumb. A lot more than that, mate. Moses Mbai is the worst of the lot. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of this game. That's going to be the end of the game, and it will be the Bulldogs winning 24-10. Now, guys, I'll be jumping off for 10 minutes here. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee, and we'll be... the commentary just goes, what an entertaining game. Shut your mouth. But yeah, that'll be the end of the game, guys. I'll be jumping back on in 10 minutes' time for the next game, which will be... By the way, guys, we're not even at 50 likes. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's get the 50 likes right now. Hit that thumbs up button, smack it. And yeah, we'll be jumping on in about 5 minutes' time, 10 minutes' time for the Cowboys and the... What's it called game? The Cowboys and... Who's playing? Shit. Cowboys and Dragons. That's the one. Alright, guys. Appreciate you. And let's get 50 likes. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.